T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, brother?
What's up, bro? Yeah, I did it. Sure. What's happening?
You're in a different environment.
I am. We used our IGO. We're doing a little staycation here in H-Town
Awesome.
at the #1 hotel in the city, the Post Oak Hotel, owned by billionaire Tillman Fertitta.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yes, over here, just appreciating the fine details that went into this place. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Who do
So,
we have on? Wait a second. Hold on.
was that?
Are there no more stars?
And by the way, I was looking
shit.
for my reservation summary because guess what?
What?
I saved $220 something
Oh, shoot. Wow.
using my iGo to book.
Yeah, no
it.
stars.
No
Darn it.
stars again.
Yeah.
Doggone it, Facebook. What's going on with the stars, man?
What? Okay. Well, we've got people on though.
Of course we do.
All
We've
right.
got people on from all over the place.
Monica Chavez. We've got Shannon Aldana. Good morning from Nebraska. Rosalind Collins Nilor from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Shreveport.
Here we go. Diana Hardy out of South Carolina.
South Kakalaka. Diana, the veteran Hardy.
Yes.
Yes,
She is. And she's also on Top Gun Spotlight every week.
that's right. We love Diana. We love her.
You know what? She made some good trades this past week.
Oh, yeah? How'd
Yeah.
you do, Diana?
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. You made some money?
Yeah.
All right, over here on Zoom, who do we have? We've got Radek from the Czech Republic. What's happening? So good to see you. Monica from Budapest. What's happening?
Monica.
It's one of our European veterans every week. All right. Jeffrey Malcolm, Jamaica Day.
Sylvie Legault. She's from Canada, and it says nice snowy day.
Tommy Martin from Nottingham, UK. What's up, Tommy? Welcome.
She a Leatherbury.
I know. He sounds like he might be a Leatherbury. Absolutely. What up, Tommy? Good to
Oh,
see you.
hold on a second. Wait.
What's that?
You don't have your
I
elevator.
know. I didn't pack it. So I'm over here repping the Post Oak Hotel.
Okay. I'll let you do that.
Who do we have? We got Kevin Clayton from 28 Degrees, Chicago. That in Chicago, bro. Chi-town, you keep your cold to yourself, please. We don't want it.
We don't. We do not.
We do not.
It always messes us up down here, dude.
Oh man, it's too cold as it is, bro.
Yeah.
We got John Kaipo from Hawaii, where it is 4 a.m.
Oh, shoot.
John,
Nice.
beast,
Thank you for
baby.
being on with us today.
You are a beast. Yes.
All
Yes. All right. Who do we have? Paja from Prague, Czech Republic, where they also have snow.
What?
They have snow in Prague.
No. What?
Keep it
I
over
didn't think
there,
it ever
Paja.
snowed there.
Keep it over there. We do not want your snow.
No,
Not want
we
your snow.
don't. Yes.
David Romero says he is enjoying more powdered sunshine in Denver, where it is a balmy 9 degrees.
Oh, golly.
There's
Jesus.
so much there to work with. Starting with powdered sunshine. It kind of sounds like a throwback to the 70s or 80s, the disco era. We're gonna keep popping. Mark's not paying attention.
Yeah, no, what would you say?
I said
I'm looking
David
at it
Romero
on
was
his,
talking about powdered sunshine, which sounds like a throwback reference to the disco 70s and 80s.
Oh, yes, I understand what you're saying now. Yes, sir.
Kuika Alo from
You
Southern
would
California.
go there.
I would, and then run away from it. Rocky
He's gonna
Roller.
be a good flight school, folks. He's on his game today. Oh, geez.
Rocky Roller Skates from the U.S. Virgin Islands. What's
All right,
up?
Oscars. So we've got Delia Juarez Enrique from Gilroy, California. What?
Nice.
Nice.
Let's see. Elisa Cruz from Mexico. What's up, Elisa?
All right.
Bonnie Marshall, another flight school veteran from Birmingham, UK. What's
Okay.
up, Bon? Good to see you.
Juan P. Buen Hombre from Miami.
That's right.
Nice.
From Miami. I
Oh,
was
Carolyn
just-
Johnson,
Now,
flight school veteran. Good morning from Arizona.
Tanya Legault from Montreal, Canada.
Well,
Yeah.
you didn't need to say it that way.
I don't need to say it that way. I don't know why am I saying every place that's not the US that way.
Okay, I'll let this slide.
You know, let me try.
Oh,
we got-
Jean-Félix Maupegnot from France.
From France.
Yes, from
Trying to
France.
put my stinky out on that one. France.
Yeah.
All right. Chemo Tommy from Finland. Happening chemo.
Shawnee Hill from Atlanta, Georgia. Nice.
Hey, we got diamonds in the house. Janon Munzer from Philipsburg, Germany. You didn't get me that time, Janon. Haha. That's right. There you go.
So we've got more people on from Hawaii. Jasmine Aristo, Aloha from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Aloha.
Yeah. Geez, that's
All
too
right.
early. Man, you guys are up early. You know what? I applaud you.
For real.
That is, I wouldn't do it.
The Hawaii.
No, I would if, you know what? I would if T. Gray were on.
Yeah. Flattery pitch everywhere. What do you want?
I just want to see what T. Gray is going to say.
What do you want? You must-
I would want to see what T. Gray was going to talk about.
Well,
Woo!
I'm sure I'm
Talk
gonna
about.
find out at some point.
Yeah.
All righty.
Celia Williams from H-Town.
H-Town.
All right.
We got D'Lo Doris Lopez
oh,
from
hold
McAllen,
on.
Texas in the house.
Wait.
D'Lo.
Zainab Akintelu from Nigeria.
Bro, you're going hard on the names today, baby. Check
Yeah.
you out. You're going straight up, right at it, right down the middle, fearless. More power to you. Here I am. I'm over here in
Wait a minute. Where are you at?
Who?
Oh, it's Tawana Williams. I thought it was Tawana from Tawana Williams from Mobile, Alabama. I thought it was Tawana from Atlanta.
You got
I
Diamond
wonder what she was
VTech.
doing in Mobile, Alabama.
Diamond VTech. Gula is on. Prague is in the building.
Hey, Kelly Haupu from San Diego. It is 6 a.m. in San Diego.
Our diamonds are showing up and showing out. What's
They
up,
are.
Diamond Kelly?
Yes. Doris says, good morning, tunicorns.
Yeah, all righty. Dr.
Your back
Latrice
office off.
sitting on a surplus of stars that she can't sprinkle. Got 20,000 stars over there. Diamond Luis Ventura is
Okay,
greetings from the sky. So I'm guessing that Luis and Fernanda are on a flight somewhere.
Okay, so Viola Hall, don't let the business define you. You determine what the business will be. She's coming in hot this morning.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Go, Viola.
KC.
Diane Charlton. T. Gray, you're looking great. Diane,
Yes,
flattery will get
he
you
is.
everywhere.
he
Love you,
is,
girl.
man.
That's what
I
I'm talking
applaud you,
about.
bro.
Yes. Who else do we have? Who
We're gonna
else?
do this thing.
Yeah,
We got lots to cover.
from the UK. All right. We're gonna get our last hellos out. Ivana. It's got snow in Germany.
What? Oh, yeah,
Germany.
it does snow in Germany.
No,
It snows in Germany.
snow in Germany. Man, we got folks everywhere. Sharon Horton Jenkins from Nashville, Tennessee.
There we go. There's Tawana Houston.
Yeah, there she goes. Tyree King is watching. What's up, Tyree?
Hey, what's up, Tyree?
Down in Tampa, Florida.
The old Halls throwing some compliments to you.
Thank you, Viola.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
T. Gray
yeah.
looking slim and fit.
I'm getting there. You guys can give me a big head today. I'm gonna have to change my little camera here to get my head on the screen. And I do have a big head though. It's like
All right. You ready to rock? You ready to go?
all right, let's do it.
Do it.
Let's
Let's do it.
do it. Welcome to Flight School, everybody.
Woo. All right. Disclaimer time.
Disclaimer alert. Man, more than ever. There's money to be made. There's, you know how they used to say during the California gold rush when the United States was young, you say there's gold in them dar hills. And guess what? There's money to be made at Ibüümerang. All sorts of ways, from the comp plan, trading, all sorts of stuff. But here's what we cannot and will not do. Guarantee or specify how much money you are going to make as an individual. Why? Because we can't determine that. All we can do is provide an opportunity. You have to take advantage of that opportunity. And guess what? Some are going to do it. People are going to do it in different degrees. Some are going to do a lot and make a lot. Some are going to do a little and make a little. Some are going to do absolutely nothing at all. And say it with me, make absolutely nothing at all. And who determines which one of those people you are and which one of those results you're going to get? That would be you, the man or woman looking back at yourself in the mirror when you're doing what? Brushing your teeth in the morning. So ask him or ask her how much money you're going to make. Don't ask us because we can't tell you. That's our disclaimer. Sticking to it. Please use the disclaimer every time you're doing a presentation, training, or whatever. Stay out of trouble.
Cool.
Dan Henson, when will that background be on iboomhub.com? T. Gray, you liking my background, huh, Dan? That's what I'm talking about, man. And there's a bunch more that are just as fly as this one. It was so hard for me to choose this morning. I might even change backgrounds a couple of times during the broadcast. But yes, our marketing team, kudos to these guys. They're absolutely amazing. And when I say guys, of course, I mean guys and ladies. And our squad is the best. So, Mr. Kithcart, when will these backgrounds be made available to everybody?
Today.
There you go. The boss of marketing said today. So guess what? So let it be written. So let it be done. David Romero, he's like, wow, he did not hesitate. I told you, he's the boss of marketing. He's like the man of that stuff. I mean,
yeah.
He says he snaps his finger. He's like the Thanos of marketing. He snaps his fingers. Stuff happens.
Who is the Thanos?
You don't know who Thanos is?
No.
You didn't watch the Avengers?
Oh, okay.
Thanos is that big dude. He snaps his fingers and everybody disappears.
Okay. All right. Please don't snap your fingers and disappear.
No, you snap your fingers and marketing stuff appears. See, look, Bonnie Marshall's
okay.
right there on it. She's like the Thanos of marketing fired. Yeah. Romero said you just lost 3 cool points, Mark.
Yeah. I'm going to turn your back office off, David.
He's got administrative access. He could do it. He could do it. He could do it. Oh, Jesus.
All right. Stay connected. Text join Ibüümerang to 832-406-4705. Take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of the screen and text join Ibüümerang to 832-406-4705, and then join us over on Telegram at Ibüümerang, Peeps,
check it out. If I were building, this would be like one of the very first things I would do with a new person. Like they sign up and like, okay, do this, right? Because you got to let us help you. Help us help you. There's so much going on. And if your people are signed up and connected to us, we'll be promoting to them all the events and stuff, things that you might forget. Let us be part of your success system.
Cool.
Besides, it's just some people out there that nobody's texting them, nobody's contacting them. They're feeling kind of lonely. You know what? That Ibüümerang text might be that thing that comes just in time to make them feel loved, needed, wanted.
Yes. So wait a second. Somebody's asking about the Telegram channel. So go to Telegram and type in @Ibüümerang up in the top, and then you can join. Yeah. All right. Hunker Kick giveaway.
Oh, we're spinning wheels now. Janan is so funny. She called it the Ibüümerang prayer line. I love it.
Spin the wheel.
So good.
Spin it.
That is so
Yay.
good. Frank prayer line. Thank you for the chuckle.
What? Houston! What?
What?
No way.
We were just making a big fuss about it. Okay, is she on here or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then boom, talk about manifestation. Love it. Congratulations.
Right, who else am I going to manifest?
Cannot wait to see you in H-Town in March. Give you a big hug and give you your Conquer kit.
Thanks. All right.
Hey, congratulations to Sylvie L. I think that's Sylvie Legault. I'm not sure. Just had her 3 years with Ibüümerang. Congratulations.
Nice. Excellent.
All right, it's birthday time.
Hey.
And what a birthday it is this week, people.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
The real CEO. I hope Holton is watching. Happy birthday to the real CEO.
Awesome. So, hey, ladybugs, we love you. We love you. Make it happen, lady. And I've seen this birthday week has been awesome for you. It has been incredible.
Yes.
All the different things on Instagram, all the family, all the fun, all the things that HB is buying you. Awesome. Just
enjoy your birthday. It's a special birthday, so enjoy it. Have an amazing time. And I don't know what she knows, so I'm not gonna spill any beans. I'm trying not to spill any beans, but this is gonna be a great birthday. So enjoy yourself.
Okay. Cheers. All right.
Cheers. Birthday cheers.
Yay.
All right. But there's more.
And Rigu.
It's Rigu's birthday also.
Yes,
what's up,
it
Rigu?
is. It's Rigu's birthday. Yeah, she was expressing how she loved to share her birthday with Mrs. Bugs, and she's honored to be born on the same day as Mrs. Bugs, Lady Bugs.
Look at that.
Awesome.
Well, happy
Good stuff,
birthday,
Rigu.
Rigu, over there in California.
Yeah.
Feliz cumpleaños, hermanita.
All
You want
right.
me to rap as fast? Feliz cumpleaños, hermanita. Su birthday is muy bonita.
Okay. Very good. I think I know what all of that means.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Your birthday is beautiful.
What a mess. What a mess.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, boy.
All
Excellent.
right. Hey, and Monica Chavez.
The trifecta.
Yes. From
What's
Costa
up,
Rica.
Monica? Happy birthday, Monica Chavez. Diamond Monica Chavez. Happy birthday. It's my homie right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Monica and Pedro, they keep me in coffee and cigars. I love them.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Nice. Excellent.
Not supposed to have favorites, but some of us can be bought.
Yes. Yeah, and Luis and Fernando are doing a very good job as well.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. All gifts are accepted.
Yes, it'll get you everywhere.
I can be bought for cheap.
Oh, golly, not too cheap. All right, cool. Okay, now, if you recently have achieved a rank and or were recognized at an event but did not receive your award. So this goes for what was our last event? Nope, it wasn't Dream Week. It was Vision in Vegas. Okay.
Mhm.
If you did not get your award at Vision in Vegas, visit ibüümtext.com and register there. Okay. Now, if you are coming to Accelerate Conquer in Houston, you will be receiving your award/trophy. Okay. Award/trophy at Accelerate Conquer. So if you want to get your award, you need to be at Accelerate. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So Thanos, I'm gonna need you to snap your fingers on this one, because y'all put up this thing with this form to get this information.
Oh,
And the people responded.
yep.
And I opened my email on the plane coming
Yep.
back from my meetings in Miami.
Yep.
And my email was literally full of
Yeah.
the responses to this.
Yes. Sorry, bro.
Not cool, peeps.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a marketing conspiracy.
Yep. We wanted to fill up your inbox. So
Let's see how long it's going to be before T-Grade screams. We started playing like, what is this?
yep. ibüümtext.com. Did they fix it?
I don't know. You know what? Let's see. Has
Are you getting them?
bombardment slowed down? Let's see.
Yeah, Dr. Latrice says be there or be square. Right?
I
Come to
don't know.
Accelerate Conquer. Pick up your award.
I got one of these. Well, see, the last one I got was yesterday at 5 o'clock. So maybe it's fixed.
Okay. All right. Cool. Good deal. All right.
All right. When I go
Cool.
diamond, do I still collect my emerald trophy? David Sayers. I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere, David. I love you, bro.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Travel and trade corner.
Jorge Fuentes, the man,
Yeah.
travel and trade in the airport. And I know he's trading for real. He's not a poser. He's
Yeah.
a trader.
All right. Nice.
So I'm telling you guys, travel and trade is le bon. I just want to encourage everybody. Trade, learn to trade. So Mark, here's my trading testimony. Okay. Because I am the people. I understand that the people are going through a range of emotions and a journey. And so I want to just kind of share what's happening. So at first I went through the education and it seemed like it was so much. And it just made me feel like, you know what? There's so much to know here and I don't know enough. I can't trade. And so for a long time, I just put it off. And then, Holton just encouraged me through his example and otherwise to just dive in, right? And start learning. And so I want to encourage everybody, what you really want to do is you want to complete FX 101, which is like the barest basics that you need to get started trading. And then you want to go ahead and open up an account and start trading. Okay. Some of you will open up demo accounts. I encourage my friends, don't do a demo account. You don't get like the full flavor and feel for the market. So what you really want to do is open up a real money account and trade like real small micro lot 0.01. That way, when you win cents. When you lose, you'll lose cents. You can't get yourself in trouble. You can't get hurt with 0.01s, but you will get the full flavor of the market, right? So that's what you do. You do that. You start studying. what's happening. You're looking at the charts every day. And by the way, every day is the key. Somebody write that in your notes, consistency every day. When I look at Holton, the thing that inspires me most about Holton isn't the size of his results. It's that he's every day, right, Mark? Every single day.
Right.
Like,
yep.
he doesn't miss a day. Even if he's not trading, he will make sure that he spends some time watching it. And I didn't really appreciate why that was important, Shaquisha, until I did it. And then I didn't do it, right? So when you first start trading, that first day is kind of like you walking on your family and they're watching a movie and they've been watching it for 30 minutes. And now you got to sit there and kind of catch up and try to figure out what's this movie about, right? Okay, so you finally get caught up and you understand what the movie's about. And then you leave again for 15 minutes. And you're like, okay, well, what happened while I was gone? So that's kind of what it's like when you have a bad day trading and then you say, I'm gonna skip a day, and a day becomes a week. And then when you come back, you're like, okay, whoa, you got to start all over again, right? But what I realize is that when you trade every day, it's kind of like watching a TV series, and one episode just follows the other episode and just keeps going. It's just one continuous thing. And so I just want to encourage you guys, get in, get started, super small, every day, don't miss days, because here's what happens. You'll go through this journey where it will all start to make sense, right? And you'll progress, because I remember something that Holton taught Mark and I way back in the day, right, Mark? What did he say? He said, anything that you do every day, all the time, you will get good at it, period, right? So that's the trick, every day, right? So then you keep going back and you study the things that you're not good at. Okay, you know what, I'm missing these candlestick things. Okay, so keep going back and rewatch candlestick basics, rewatch candlestick patterns, rewatch chart patterns, keep rewatching it. It starts to make more sense when you're actually doing it, right? That's what's happening to me, Mark. I'm doing it every day and it's now starting to make sense. Whereas I would watch some of these trainings and it sounded like gobbledygook. Now the voices are becoming clear because I'm doing it every day. So I'm starting to understand it, right? It's kind of like reading parenting books and you don't have any kids. It's just kind of just goes over your head unless you have kids. And then you're like, oh, I know what that's about. So I just want to encourage you guys to do that. And then what's going to happen is you're going to move from the basics. You're going to start to get a little bit more advanced, because you're like, oh, okay, well, maybe if I can learn how to do this, I can learn to do that. So I'm saying all this to say, Mark, remember that chart I marked up?
Yep. Yes.
Right. So I marked up this chart. I finally started making sense. I marked up the chart. I asked G Money to review it for me. And he was like, you did good. Right. But Mark, I totally, forgot about my chart or didn't really believe in my chart or whatever as the market started doing what it was doing. So this was like a rough week for a brother, because I had a really good day followed by a couple of really, really hard days, followed by 2 really, really good days where got out of, the jam and all that kind of stuff. And when I got off the plane, I'm just free flowing. I'm sorry, Mark. When I got off the plane, G Money had dropped in his review of my chart now that things had played out. And he was like, you were dead on, Tigray, which gave me all sorts of inspiration. I really needed to hear that. But bottom line, made $9 grand before getting out of bed on Friday. Caught that big swing up on gold. And so far for the month, Mark.
Yes.
I'm up $35,000 in my account. Whoa. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Holton does that in like 15 seconds, but I'm learning. I'm coming along. Disclaimer.
People are dropping their results in the chat as well. Jessica, 35 pounds into 250 pounds in under 3 weeks. Michelle, 27% increase trading this week. Let's see here, 129% growth this week from Tunis.
Here you go, boy. You got it. I'm proud of you.
All right. Okay. Let's see here. That's it.
Yes.
Right.
So I'm glad to see you. This is resonating with you guys. And this is why, look at this. Shaquesa.
Oh, yep.
52%
David Sayers up 200% this week. Yeah.
Sayers up 200%. Tanisha up 1,800% total, 1,800%.
Wow.
Try that at your bank. Ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Janan up 80% this week. What did she say? Consistency every day. That's right, Janan. I'm with you here, right? And Michelle, I love you. Cheerleading. Congratulations to everybody. That's right. Let's celebrate everybody and let's get in the game. Let's get in the game.
Yeah.
Crack the code. That's
Yeah.
right, because eventually it starts to make sense, right, bro? Absolutely. Our diamonds are leading the charge. Irma, 14% on Friday. Sharika up 100%.
Okay, so here we go. Kristen Marie Sorensen says, lost this week, but I come back.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, Viola Hall. I lost this week. However, I'm coming back this week. Nice, folks. Stay with it.
Here's my
Everybody
favorite.
loses.
Here's
And
my
a loss
favorite.
is a win.
A loss is a learn. You don't lose, you learn. You lose, you don't lose, you learn. Okay, so I peeped in over here on Facebook, and my friends are taking shots at me. Viola Hall says lunch is on me. Favorite comment, Tawana Houston. Wow, Trina, have fun with his debit card. Tawana, already done. Already done. To the movies yesterday, and then somehow we ended up in the Dolce and Gabbana store.
Yeah, he's going to get into your e-wallet, Tawana, and transfer some money over.
Yeah, I need to replace what Trina spent by getting into Tawana's e-wallet over there. Yeah. Ooh, I'm so proud of Thomas Williams. I won my first trade this week. # billionaire movement. Congratulations, Thomas. That's what I'm talking about. Get in the game. Get in the game. Yes. Rosalind, I believe in you. She says, congrats, everybody. I'll do better next week. Consistency is key. I'm sending you positive energy, good vibes, good juju. I believe in you. You got this. You got this.
Okay, cool. Moving on. Uh-oh. Who do we have?
So we got us a little training for you guys.
Yes,
okay.
we do.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it. Okay, everybody. So let's get yourselves in building mode, because we want to do a training today that's a very, very important training. You know, remember, Mark, back in the days when Holton actually did a contest out of this?
Yes. Yeah.
And there was a trophy. There was a trophy for the master promoter. What were some of the other master categories that he did?
Ooh.
Master recruiter.
Yes.
Master customer acquisition.
Yep.
What were some of the other ones?
Oh gosh.
Oh, the master presenter.
Master presenter, yeah.
Master trainer.
Master trainer.
And the master promoter.
Okay.
Right? Master promoter. And so we want to help you guys become the master promoter. Why? We can go to the next screen, next slide. You want to go to the master promoter because there's a difference between what most people do, which is announcing, and promoting, which is what's truly successful people do, right? Some of you guys are not having the success that you want because you're still just announcing things and you haven't learned to promote just yet, but we're going to help you today. Next time.
Okay, cool. All right, announcing. Making a statement or declaration about something, informing people about an upcoming event or new product or service. One time. So
we're going to have examples. We're going to show you.
Hey,
we're
folks.
going to have an announcing versus promoting showdown and show you the difference.
Okay. So get on flight school.
Announcement.
That's an announcement. So
flight school is on Saturday.
Yep.
Announcement.
Yep. Elevate's a good product.
Announcement. Announcement.
You go. I go, you can book trips.
It's announcement.
Yeah. So I think they get it.
I think I get it.
All right.
That's announcing, but promoting is different. Promoting makes people aware. It increases their level of interest. It creates value for the thing. It creates demand. I want it, gotta have it for the thing. It makes people take action, and it's ongoing. You know, promotion party don't stop. So we'll
You
show
see how we're promoting CEO Circle and
Mhm,
CEO Corner, right?
mhm,
We do it every single week.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
You know what else we're going to be doing? We're going to be interviewing people. We're going to be interviewing the CEO Circle and CEO Corner winners. So there we go.
There you have it. So maybe some of you younger folks don't recognize this dude, but this dude here, Don King, is the world-renowned master promoter, right? You remember Don King from the old boxing days?
Yes.
I mean, the way he promoted those fights, it was like you had to change your life around so that you did not miss what would probably be the last fight ever. Like, you didn't miss history being made. You didn't miss the Thriller from Manila. You didn't miss none of that because he promoted, like you see the chats going crazy. These guys, they know who Don King is. He is like the master promoter. Only in America, right, David? I'm telling you, man, he is the epitome. Like, when you see this picture, people who know instantly think that dude could literally sell you the underwear that you are wearing and make you pay twice for them. Like,
What?
like he is, and the reason why is like Tierre said, he got your attention, and he connected to the why. The master promoter connects to the why. Put this in your notes, folks. Promotion is about connecting to the why. The why. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next slide, but you guys are gonna see what we're talking about here. You're gonna see what we mean. Okay.
Hold on a second. I would put HB up against Don King any day, but HB does it differently.
Yeah.
Okay? He does it differently.
Mm-hmm.
He's smooth. Don King was brash, open. Look at his hair. Look what he wore. He was flashy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, and HB is very specific to us, right? And he is the master promoter in our business, in our industry, right?
Mhm.
Definitely. And if you look at the way HB introduces events, right? If you look at the way Mr. Buggs promotes why we need to be at events, or even talks about a strategy, like he didn't just say, hey, here's the strategy on the last training of December. He talked about why you want to even follow the strategy, right? So let me ask you guys a question. Let's see who can put this in the chat. Think back to the training, the last flight school of December of 2022. Your CEO, visionary leader, Holton Buggs, comes on and he introduces a business plan. What was the why that he connected to, or some of the whys that he connected to as to why you want to, one, hear about the business plan, learn the business plan, and then do the business plan? What were the whys that he connected to? Shaquisha, legacy. Sharika, freedom, right? You want to build a legacy. Do you want to have freedom, right? What else do we have? What else do we have? I'm looking for the Facebook folks to catch up over here. Simplicity, serving the many, having a larger impact, Financial control. Thank you, Emerald Rod Smith. Financial control was one of the reasons that you want to have control of your finances and your level of income, right? He talked about that. Very good, very good. What else? What else did he talk about? Your finances, being able to have choices, being able to build an empire, being able to create generational wealth. Thank you, Kenneth, on Facebook, right? Legacy, freedom, contribution, being able to enjoy true success. Jessica Emanuela, recession-proof skills. He spoke about that, right? Mastery versus slavery, Janan said. Yes, exactly. He talked about that, right? It's interesting to just see how he connected with your individual whys, because whatever you're putting up is what he said that resonated with you and is making you follow the plan, right? So very, very good. He talked about consistency of income. He talked about requalification, right? So all of these whys are the things that Holton talked about, so that what? So that people would find a reason, their own reason, to embrace the plan and follow the plan, right? Osvaldo, Ozzy, he says, so true. It connected with my why. Exactly. That's what the master promoter does. And that's what you should do when you are trying to move people in the right direction. Okay. There's a book out there called How to Win Friends and Influence People. How many of you have read this book? Or at least heard of it? How to Win Friends and Influence People. How many of you have read it or heard it? All right, lots of you guys. Good, good, good. In that book, I forget which chapter it is. I think it's the 3rd chapter. It talks about the one way to get anybody to do anything. The one way, what is the one way to get anybody to do anything? Let's see who remembers the one way, because there's only one way to get anybody to do anything. Who remembers? Who remembers? Dale Carnegie. Who remembers? Ozzy. Ozzy's got it. FX Rich has got it. Louise Barnes has got it. David Sayers has got it. Dr. Latrice, she's got it. She said, relate to what they want. And the reason why is because the only way to get anybody to do anything is to make them want to do it. They got to want to do it. You got to make them want to do it, right? Thank you, Myrtle. Make them want to do it. And that's what connecting to the why is. When you find their why, then they will want to do it, and then they'll do it. Okay? All right. So now, Mark, you got anything else on this before we go?
Yes, absolutely. Master promoters make millions. You know who makes millions? Don King. You know who makes millions? Dana White. You know who makes millions? HB.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's it. You know who else is a good promoter?
Who?
Presidential Diamonds.
Our presidential diamonds. That's why
Aaron and Cesar.
Yep.
That's why they are where they are.
That's why.
They promote. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
that leads right into this.
Yep. This is where we talk about these guys, right? Because you can always tell the master promoters, they get the biggest results. They have the biggest teams. They have the most people showing up at events. They make the most money. They also have the most people on their team making the most money.
You know who else are master promoters? The Smakeout Bros.
Yes.
Dude, they kill it.
Our elite diamonds are all master promoters. Desi Lipova, Daniel and Talita Camaro, Luis and Fernanda,
Avinash.
Avinash, Nagama, David Hunt. Why do they get large groups of people moving in a direction? Why? Because they've become master promoters, right? So why do you want to become a master promoter? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you want to have big results? You want to have big results or little results? Do you want to have consistent results or inconsistent results? What do you want to have? Do you want to have little money or do you want to have big money? You want to be celebrating by yourself or with lots of people that you've been able to positively impact? Well, if you want those things, then you need to become the master promoter.
You know who else are they're master promoters?
Who's that?
Jake and Charlie Parton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. Carlos and Jessica.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how you get to be in that blue diamond, black diamond circle. You got to become a master promoter. All of our blue diamonds, all of our black diamonds, all of our presidential diamonds, master promoters.
Cool.
And by the way, Jake in particular, I've been watching his social media lately. He's on it. I like that angle that you're taking, Jake. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. Super effective. Okay.
All right.
So
we've covered all this.
Yeah, we covered all this, right? But and here's one other thing too that we didn't mention. They have the stickiest groups.
Yes.
Meaning they have the businesses where people stay the longest. They don't just come in, they stay. And there's one of the reasons is these folks are master promoters.
Cool. All right.
So this is what makes promoting different than announcing. You know, promoting and announcing is really just kind of like, hey, this, and here's the when, and here's the where, right? It's the what, the when, and the where, but promoting is really about the why, you know, why you want to be at the presentation, why you want to use iGo, why you want to be on Elevate, why you want to be in Ibüümerang. Why do you need to be at Accelerate? Why do you need to be at Flight School? Why do you need to be at the ladies event? This is what promoting is about. Why? Just right answer.
Exactly.
You got anything else on this one, or we're going?
Sure. Yeah, you covered it.
Okay.
All right.
So is the next one are we up to those examples yet?
Yes. Here we go.
Okay. All right. Ding, ding, ding.
Here's an announcement.
This corner.
Here's an announcement.
We got John Cena doing announcements and The Rock doing promotions.
All right. Announcement. Be at this presentation. It's going to happen on this day at this time.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Cena. Now it's time to smell what The Rock is cooking. I couldn't resist. Okay. So, David, remember how you were telling me that you really wanted that BMW, but you had to settle for the Honda because you just right now you can't afford the BMW or the gas? Well, I think I found a way for both of us to earn enough additional money that maybe we can start to get the cars that we want instead of the cars that we can afford. If I found a way to do that, would that be something you want to know about? Okay, well, check this out. The answer to how to do it, bro, that's going to be Monday night at 8:00. It's a Zoom on Facebook Live. We both have to be there. Will you be there with me? What did David say? Heck yeah.
Awesome. That was fantastic.
That's the difference.
That was fantastic. Yes.
Round one goes to The Rock.
Okay. Elevate.
Denise says, even Cena says yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Even Cena says yes. You know, hey, folks, we've got this new platform called Elevate, and it's good. And you can learn a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Cena. Now it's time to smell what The Rock is cooking. Shaquisha, remember how you were complaining that your boss made you to work all those overtime hours last week and denied your vacation request for when you wanted to go? You got to kind of, because you were kind of the last employee to get hired, you got to let everybody else take the good dates, and you got to take the leftover dates, and how that's just pissing you off. Well, what if I found a way for both of us to start earning what we earn in a month, in a week, maybe even a day, and to do it working from home without the boss? Like no bosses, no putting in vacation, no PTO. What if we could totally take control? Is that something you'd want to learn about? Yeah? Okay, well, check this out. We need to watch this I Decide video together, and it's going to tell us about this thing called Elevate. And in there somewhere is the secret to us getting free and being able to take this control. Will you watch it with me? She says yes. Ding, ding, ding. Round two goes to The Rock.
All right. Accelerate.
All right.
Dude, this is going to be a great event. You got to come to Houston with me because it's going to be off the charts.
Look at Cena starting to promote. Look at Cena starting to promote. That, Cena, that wasn't an announcement. That was some promotion right there. I don't know. Cena's giving Rock a little run for his money.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. The Rock says, hey, accelerate. So it's the big event, March 3rd through 6th. You got to be there. Buy a ticket. I don't know, Rock. That sounded like an announcement, bro. I think Cena got you on this one. Denise said announcement. Round three goes to
What?
John Cena.
No.
Yes.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Dr. Latrice said The Rock just gave info. It was just info.
All right.
Right? He did it in the Rock voice, but it was like, look, David Romero says boring, right? I mean, you just got to be there. It was just boring, yeah. But that's what a lot of people do, is they just kind of give the info.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
You
here
got
we
me on
go.
flight school.
It's a showdown,
Saturday,
people.
8 a.m.
Wow, we almost missed that, Mr. Cena.
I was announcing.
You announced it, all right. You announced it. All right, here we go. Time to smell what The Rock is cooking. Hey, so you spent $1,500 to get your Ibüümerang business off the ground, right? So let me ask you a question, Saj. Do you just typically go around just throwing away money? No? Does that money mean something to you? Oh, so you bought in at the highest level because you wanted to have a ton of success, or because you wanted to have little success? A ton, right? Okay. Well, listen, you are an owner of this business now. Do you think it would be important for the owner to stay in touch with the other owners and the company so that they don't miss anything that could cause you to be successful or to get left behind? Do you think that will be important? Well, yes, it would be. Well, bro, this is why flight school has got to be like a a non-negotiable for you. I mean, it is for me, because when I get on flight school, I get to keep up with what's new and important in the business. Like, would you believe, like 2 weeks ago, the CEO, the visionary, the founder came on flight school and laid out the business success plan that he's been using to blueprint millionaires over the past couple of decades? Would you believe it? Flight school, that's where it happened. That's where it went down. So, bro, if I'm you, flight school, you can't miss it. You can't miss it. All right. Uh-oh. They said they said I snapped. Monica, did you say I snapped John Cena's neck on that one? The Rock is back. Yes, absolutely. That was off the top rope. Boom. Yes. There you go.
All right.
And then there are promotional exaggerations, like Tier telling David Sayers, you don't get commissions if you miss flight school. I won't say it's a non-truth, because you could miss your commissions by not being on flight school, because flight school is where you get the knowledge and the information and the nuances that will help you to earn those commissions. So that is true. But we will not block your commissions because you are not on flight school. If you do the work, you make the money. But we will not give you any love, though, because we'll be like, who are you? We don't know you. Tier's like, that's, that Tier, that's not master promotion, that's master extortion. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Janan says shareholders go to shareholder meetings. Yes. Yes. Tier says, I never did that. You know what, Tia, maybe you didn't ever do it. Maybe it is a fabrication from Mr. Sayers, but we do like the story. So for all intents and purposes, you did it. Okay. Our diamonds, we love them. Diamond Tier, the beast. Yes. All right. What do we got? So, now here's a big one. Here's a big one. Mark, you want to go first on this one? Or you want me to dive in?
Yeah, you dive in.
Okay. I was trying to read these things. So the one event that you absolutely 1000% want to bring your promotional energy to is any event that you are doing, right? So for example, if you are an emerald or diamond, let's say, and you are doing daily inspiration on Tuesday, let's say, and you've got like all these people in your business, right? Daily inspiration on Tuesday should be packed. Why? Because at a minimum, your group should show up to support you doing diamond inspiration. If you are a guest on flight school should be overflowing. Why? Because at a minimum, your entire group should show up to flight school to support you doing the training. So if you are doing events and you're having 200, 300, 500 people show up to your events in your city or wherever it is that you're doing events, but you're doing daily inspiration, there's only 27 people on, it's your fault because you didn't promote to your group, hey, I'm doing daily inspiration. Your leaders should all go into mode. Hey, let's support Desi. Let's support Daniel. Let's support Carlos. Let's support Jessica. Let's support whoever it is, because that's our leader, right? Like if Holton came into the office and said, hey, they want me to go speak at the Boys and Girls Club, and that's actually today at 2:00. I'm going to tell you right now what's going to happen. We're going to all pack up our stuff and we're going to go and support our leader. So maybe that particular day, maybe the Boys and Girls Club didn't promote very well, but I know there will be about 7 people in the audience. Why? Because Anna, Mark, Brian, Kevin, JD, Portia, May, Isabel, Mandy, Mark, and Tigray, and George will be there. We'll be there. At a minimum, any event that you are doing should be supported by the people who support you. So if you remember that, you shouldn't ever be like doing a presentation. Like it might be your turn to do the presentation on Ibüümerang Facebook Live. You should never be on there and be like, oh, there's nobody here. No, because if you're doing the presentation, your whole group should be on there. You guys get where I'm going with this? So that's one of the things that the master promoter does. And I remember, Mark, when we were coming up, if I was doing Saturday training, well, Saturday training was going to be packed anyway because we were in competition. And I was determined that I would have the most people in the room. I was counting, I was making a list, and I was dividing by the total to see what percentage of the room. And Holton, I was driving him crazy because I would text him. I'm like, bro, 68% of the room, dude. Who's your boy, right? But if I'm doing a training, I'm going to tell you right now, my whole group is going to be there. Because I'm going to message my leaders. I'm like, hey, I'm doing the training, so-and-so. Get that out, get the word out. And we're going to show up, gang, gang. That's how we do, gang, gang. So let me tell you guys, leaders, this is another frontier for you as leaders. You want to make sure you start promoting and getting your people on so they show up, gang, gang, whatever it is that you're doing. Watch the numbers change for flight school. Watch the numbers change for presentations and daily inspiration, stuff like that. Because listen, if you're bringing a message, at a minimum, make sure that it's impacting your group. Like, you should never be speaking for nothing. You should never be working for nothing. At a minimum, you should your business should get stronger because you spoke. If nobody else shows up, shame on them. But your people are going to get the message. That's how when you're the master promoter, that's how it works.
You know who does this really well?
Who?
Darren's team.
Mm-hmm.
They show up and show out every single week on Top Gun Spotlight. They support themselves. They support each other. They support who's on. That's awesome. You guys rock.
Absolutely. I'm going to tell you this right now. If Darren Gibson's doing a training, his people are going to be there. Period, full stop. And that's how it should be. That is how it should be, right? For everybody. For everybody.
Cool.
Yep. So here's your goal. Here's your goal for 2023. Become the master promoter. The master promoter is going to have the most customers. The master promoter is going to have the biggest team. The master promoter is going to have the most rank advancement in their business. The master promoter is going to have the most consistent and consistently growing business in the company. My question to you is, who is the master promoter? Are you the master promoter? Let me see. Who is the master promoter?
You know what else they're going to have?
What else they're going
The
to have?
most customers.
The most customers. Absolutely. Who is the master promoter? It's Bonnie. It's David. It's Dr. Latrice. It's Janan. It's Joyce Lambert. It's Byron. Who is the master promoter? It's Aaron, Dan, Denise. Man, Facebook has a really serious lag.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Maybe T. Gray should scroll. It's Edgar Lohman. It's Blue Diamond Luis Ventura, who is a master promoter extraordinaire already. It's
Myrtle.
It's Diana Hardy.
Yeah.
It's Leslie. Who is the master promoter? Be the master promoter. That's it.
Mic drop. All right. How'd you guys like that? Put fire emojis in the chat if that was a fire training from Mr. T. Gray.
Yeah, Mr. Mark Cathcart from John Cena and The Rock. Put some fire emojis in the chat if you're smelling what The Rock is cooking. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Oh boy. All right.
Hey, another Conquer Kit giveaway.
Time to spin the wheel. That wheel be spinning. Let's spin that wheel.
I think it's just one more, right?
There
Hey,
we go.
And by the way, promote David Hunt to co-host.
Okay.
Okay, Errol. What?
What?
It's coming to
I tell you.
accelerate. Nice.
Alte Errol. Diamond. Our diamonds are winning the Conquer Kit.
Yeah.
Diamonds from the
You know what?
UK.
Julius Burrell won a Conquer Kit.
Yes.
Top Gun Spotlight.
Yes.
Nice.
Love it. Love it. Congratulations, Alte.
Okay, this is serious. So heads up elevators, we have elevate.io. This is not Elevate.
It ain't
And we
us.
had somebody impersonating through their Instagram, and they were asking for money. And they were asking for them to invest or put money into a trading account. So don't do that. On the, well, the red arrow points to the one that is the imposter. And then the green arrow points to the one that is ours, elevate.com and hub.elevate.com. So elevate.io, not okay.
That ain't us.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger. I love it. I love it. No, David Romero says, don't fall for Elefake.
Yeah. Dude, he is so good. He comes up with the stuff right off the top of it. Dude. All right. Uh-oh. Wait a second. We've got a new 5-day Kickstart virtual course coming.
Coming up. Here we go.
Sunday, February 5th to Thursday, February 9th.
Man.
Who is in this? Who is going to be at this course? Who's going to take this course?
Listen, people had such good things to say about the first one. You want to definitely promote this to your new people. Here's one of the questions people are asking, and we're going to keep fine-tuning this system. But people are asking, when someone purchases this, are they going to be automatically notified? And the answer is yes. As we get closer to the event, they will start to receive updates, letting them know when, letting them know what time, giving them the Zoom link, et cetera, et cetera. So all that is coming. So, but we'll be refining that process. Another thing that we're going to be refining is a way for you to let us know when you buy it, what language you need it in. So we might be sending out a survey on this one. I don't know, because we got to figure out what languages we need to support with this next 5-day Kickstart. We know we'll do it in English, but do we need to do it in Spanish, et cetera? So we're excited about it, and we're just making this thing even better. I love it.
So Tanisha Gomez asks, is there an age restriction for Elevate customers? Some of my son's friends are 17 and want to get the education. There is no age restriction, none.
Hey, Diamond Sandy Harris posted in the Diamond chat and in some other chats about his 13-year-old son who started learning with Elevate while he was still 12 and is trading and is making money. He's winning. So no, there's no age limit.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? The younger, the better. The younger, the better. So their brains can absorb much more. Once we get older, dude.
You know what happens when you get young people learning to Elevate? You get, like Lil Wayne said, young money millionaires.
Dude, David Sayers, my daughter Lily is 7 and she's up $1,120 in 3 days. What?
Mic drop. Boom.
Bro. That part.
Yep. like Lil Wayne said, young money millionaires.
What are you saying?
Young money millionaires.
Okay. There we go.
That's what you got. David, you're so silly. Parents have to start threatening their kids with lot size restrictions to get them to clean their room. Drop your lot size down.
David Romero, you are just too much, bro.
Goofy.
Oh, hey, Rod Smith. I'm finally about to get my grandsons out of my pockets.
See? So now that's why he's the master promoter, because he's tagging into the why. Why do you want the young people in your life to learn to trade? Because if they make their own money, they will get out your pocket. How about that?
Okay. All right. We need to go. We need to go here.
Yeah,
all right. CEO Circle, 10 Elevate customers, up to 4 major events for free. Accelerate, Vision, Go Diamond, and Dream Weekend. You have to have 10 paying retail customers each month, and that has to be 3 months prior to the event. Who's in CEO Circle this month or this week? Sandy Harris, Diamond Ambassador, and Maria Lolita Bonilla.
You know
Didn't
who's
have
the
time.
best?
They sent this one over 3 minutes before flight school was starting.
Yes. Mark, that makes you the best. See, this is a Thanos moment. You snapped your fingers and Maria is in the presentation.
There we go. She's in. Maria Lolita Bonilla. Did I say that right? Yes.
Yes, you did very good.
All right. And I know Sandy Harris is getting close to CEO Corner, and that's 25 Elevate customers, and they get all of the events for free. You must have 25 paying retail customers each month for 3 months prior to the events.
Yep.
Awesome. So
Whoa.
we're sweetening the deal with the Elevate customer countdown. So if you 31 days in January, so we've got, if you get 10 Elevate customers, new Elevate customers, you're going to get a trade Bible. That is a value of $199.
Wow.
25 Elevate customers, you're going to get a tablet, which is up to $500. Don't say it. And if you get 50 Elevate customers, you're going to get admission to the Elevate 5-day Kickstart course, which is a value of $1,099. I see you laughing.
I'm laughing at Kevin Clayton talking about a strong tablet.
We'll call it. Oh, golly.
I want to take this moment to congratulate Dr. Latrice. She's got her first customer. 1 down, 10 to go. You can do it. You broke the seal. Go for it. 9 more, and you are in the circle. You got it.
Excellent. Nice, Dr. Latrice.
Yes.
All right. 1 more Concord Kit giveaway.
Who is going to win this one? Man, I feel like I might win it. I'm sure my name's not in the wheel, though.
You can't win it.
Yeah, I know.
Boy.
Rod Smith.
Andres Hernandez, another diamond.
No, Bobby.
What?
Diamonds.
Yes.
Winning all the prizes.
So wait. Hold on a second. Remove all instances. So he's bought multiple tickets. The more tickets you buy, the more chances you have to win.
Right.
Excellent.
Right. Yes.
Nice, Andres.
But once you win, we do take you out the wheel.
Yes.
Out of the wheel. You go, Andres.
Nice.
Did you see what I just saw in the chat?
What?
You scroll up a little bit, and Rod Smith, Rockin' Emerald, Rod Smith made an announcement in the chat, and we're gonna celebrate him, but we're gonna also punish him somehow. Got my 10. Sorry, forgot to send it in.
Oh, dude. What? Rod. Bro. Oh, you know what? He was at 9. He was at
Mhm.
9, and then he got one more customer. Dude,
Rod, you are a beast, baby. Way to get
Yes.
into the CEO circle.
yes, excellent, Rod.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't know about that forgetting to send it in part, though.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Way to go, Rod.
Okay. Erling Bugs, Mrs. Bugs, Lady Bugs, how to become a
I think you
high
need to go to
value
this
woman.
event, Mark. I think you need to go
I do.
because you need to learn how to become a high value woman.
Yeah, I need to learn how to walk in heels first. You know what? I need to learn how to walk in heels, right?
You know what? No, you don't, because that would just be such a sight.
Yeah.
But
I've never had heels on in my life.
All
right.
this
March
is
6th, 2023.
can't miss
12
events.
p.m. to 5 p.m. Lunch is included. VIP is sold out. General admission is $249.99. And that price is going to go up. So winworkshop.com, winworkshop.com, win with 2 eyes. Win with 2 eyes.
So you see this, ladies, if you want to, if you want to be high value, or if you're just hungry and you need some lunch, you don't want to miss this event.
Oh, you know what, too? You can invite other women that aren't even in Ibüümerang. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Yep. Sylvie L's got her VIP.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Pedro,
So
I
that's
got an
a
invitation.
possibility.
Does that mean I can come? Pedro? No. No, Pedro.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yeah, no. We send that out to everybody. I get one too. Every time we send that email out. Yeah. Oh, geez.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So ladies, if you want to invite someone here or bring somebody with you that is not in Ibüümerang, this is an event for everyone, right? It's for all ladies. Yeah.
Pedro's like, I tried.
Cruise, I tried. Oh, geez. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Conquer March 3rd through the 6th.
Mhm.
$399. Now at iboomerangevents.com. Regular price is $499. We are going to raise prices soon. Awesome.
I particularly love our Houston events because I think our team always performs exceptionally well, no matter where we do an event in the world. But Houston, it's hometown. We get there fresh. We get there strong.
Yeah.
And this event is
Same time zone.
Yeah. You're going to see our events really starting to accelerate in terms of the content and the impact, because we're taking a fresh look at events and how we deliver them. You need to be there because this event will be high impact on your life, on your business. I believe that Prague event sparked a new wave of diamonds.
Yes.
And I believe that this event will spark our greatest success yet. There were so many people who were at Prague who were not diamonds and who were a diamond at the next event, and they said that's what did it for them. This event is going to do it for someone else. Who's it going to do it for? Well, the only way you can find out if it's going to do it for you is you've got to be there. Got to be there. See, Janan, if you put in there, Prague sparked us to go from sapphire to diamond. I'm going to tell you right now, Accelerate Conquer in Houston is going to spark a level of success for people that you have not even imagined or dreamed of yet.
Awesome. No room block. Use your iGo site. iGo, you will find the best rates in the world.
Hey, and you know what? Some of you guys out there who live in them countries, you're like, iGo doesn't have the best rates in my country. Well, iGo has the best rates in H-Town, baby.
Yes.
Get your iGo out, dust it off, blow it off, get in there. Book your hotel.
So how much did you save at the Post Oak?
Over $200. Man, I still can't find that screenshot because I pulled a Rod Smith and forgot to send it in.
Okay. And the recommended hotels are on iboomhub.com, iboomhub.com. All right, good deal.
Yep. Oh,
Mr. Hunt.
I found it.
What?
I found it.
What?
My iGo things. I will send it to you.
Okay.
I saved $228.04. 220, which almost covered dinner last night. $228.04, and I earned 1,973 reward credits.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mic drop. All right. Good stuff. Hey, Mr. Hunt, come on and join us. Blue Diamond, Mr. Hunt.
The man. Woo! First of
He's
all,
standing up. He's standing up. He's ready.
and he's looking good. What's up, man?
Down.
Mr. Fitness. He's fit.
T-Ray, I can't let you have the best body, surely.
Man, I'm coming shortly. I don't know about that surely part though. I'm trying not to take that part personally. But yeah. What's up, bro? How are you?
We're fantastic. Everybody's good. Everybody's healthy. Team is good. Plugged in, and the energy I can see in the group chat's fantastic.
Hey, congratulations on the new baby.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank
Yes.
you. This is keeping me out of doing the baby duty, so thanks.
Any way we can help.
Any way we can help. Well, listen, speaking about baby duties, now it is time for you to do Blue Diamond duties. And there's so much for you to share. We've been watching you. You are a beast of a trader. You are helping. You've been building this community where you have people that are excited about learning to trade and they're making money too. I mean, just all of that. You got customers, your team's got customers. You gotta tell people and share with them what's going on and help them improve their lives. So Mark and I, we're gonna fade to black and let you, my friend, do what legends do.
And the promoting and announcing, thank you for sharing that, because I think a lot of team members really need to understand that, you know. So that was really key information for everybody on the call. But let's do this. Let's have some fun. Mark, T-Gray, got nothing but love and jokes as well. We're going to have some fun out in Houston for sure. And I just want to show my appreciation to be able to be asked. Mark messaged me asking if I'd be able to come and be a panelist on Flight School. And I have to say, it's just an honor to always be able to come on here. I remember being in Ibüümerang at the very start and seeing all the leaders doing Flight School, but I was not a leader. I was not a diamond or above. And I loved the thought of being able to come and train on the corporate calls. And then I remember the very first time I was able to, Mr. Bugs was doing a business overview straight afterwards. Or actually, no, sorry, Mr. Bugs was doing a flight school, and then I was doing a business overview straight after his flight school. And I thought, wow, we're getting closer. And now today, even now, we're nearly 4 years old as a company, and to be able to be on here, there's not a day that passes I don't appreciate it. I appreciate Mark and T-Gray and the fun you have on Flight School. So guys, put some love in the chat for these guys. It's fantastic. And then I also want to show my appreciation today. You know, we're in 2023 and we've grown so far, but I want to show my appreciation to Mr. Nagamar. What a journey it's been. And we've been on a roller coaster ride on our journeys, and we've come out the other side understanding and loving the roller coaster, and wanting to go to more theme parks and have some more fun and try some more things. And I couldn't have done it without him. I really couldn't. Him and Cesar, my brother, Megusa, I won't say anymore, but he knows what I'm on about. I love you, man. And lastly, Mr. Bugs and the birthday lady herself, Queen Bee, Mrs. Bugs. Thank you for everything. And let's really have some fun. Let's have some fun today. I put something together here, and Mark and T-Gray, I don't know if you can hear me still or able to unmute, but I have a little bit of controversy. Okay. And there's an issue that's been ongoing for over a year. And I had to bring it up first and foremost. Okay. And this issue is one that's personal to me.
I'm so
and
nervous.
Before we get going with, sorry.
I'm so nervous right now.
Yeah. This is a personal issue that has to be addressed today, and I'm going to go with it publicly. You know, what's better than doing it publicly? And that is the image that we have here. And I'm going to bring this up, okay? Before we go to training, proper training, you guys, you know me, I want to have fun. Life's too short. Let's have some fun on the journey. But I'm not enjoying this bit of fun, okay? I'm not enjoying this bit of fun. And
bro, you're showing, we got your presenter view, so we're seeing your what's coming up next.
Oh, are you? Okay,
Yeah.
Wait. Can you, what can you see now?
We still see you, what we see, like you know how it has the presenter view?
There you go. Is it that one?
Oh, hold on. I think you got it. I think you got it. Yeah, you got it now. You're good.
Okay, so you saw the next one, okay? So
Yeah.
hopefully you won't be able to have seen any more. So
No,
all
no,
you can see is Mr. There we go, right. So you can see this. Firstly, let me get this straight. You've got myself. I'm going to go with the dimensions are fairly similar, and then I'll see Mr. Nagamar. And I know Mr. Nagamar's on, okay? And I've put them together. I've tried it in different angles, and I cannot find a way that I'm thinner than Mr. Nagamar. And I can't say any more, all right? But this is the first thing. But you know what? He's my brother, so I'm going to allow it. And I'm grateful that Mr. Nagamar's picture looks, it's got his arms, definitely has his arms. And so anyway, let's go to the next one though, okay? This is Fernanda and Mr. Ventura's picture from 1 year ago, all right? This is their one from 1 year ago, okay? And since then, Mr. Ventura, Fernanda, I don't even need to speak about, fantastic anyway, but let's home in on Mr. Ventura's t-shirt, okay? And then if we go to his upgrade now, let's take a look at this. I can see a waistline. But my picture, I'm still seeing for the last year, and I'm glad you said what you said when I came on, because now we can have a discussion about this in Houston for sure, right? But it gets, I don't know if you class this better or worse. Okay, are you ready for this one, guys? Check this out. I mean, I have a feeling that there's some backhanders going to the flight school crew, where there's money coming from Czech Republic to Houston specifically, or Miami. I don't know where. I'm going to have to try and figure this one out. Thierry, you know the script. Come on. I've seen Thierry in the gym, and and I'm looking at this and I'm like, hang on a minute. Andra has a waist skinnier than Avi's arm. So that's the first thing. Then you've got Mikel's looking like Lionel Messi, and you guys have obviously given him brand new teeth as well. And I'm like, nah, this is pushing it too far. So can we just agree? Can everybody just agree on the call that we're gonna have to have a chat at Houston about these, would you call them avatars? I'm not too sure. But I look freezing cold, overweight on mine, and you know, so we're gonna discuss this, right? Just please accept that, okay?
I'm dying over here.
All right, we will fix you, Mr. Hunt. We will fix you.
No. Can we
My face hurts.
Can we unfix the rest and fix me? Can we do that?
Yes, we will definitely do that.
Okay.
He wants a thorough and complete resolution to the problem.
I'm throwing it out there right now. This is false advertising. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's incredible. Okay. The second thing is this: Jackie Pippin hit the nail on the head with a hammer. This is recorded, and Tigray quite clearly made all the remarks of how much he's made. So Houston, Tigray, I'm staying by you. I'm following guys. There'll be a queue of people it'll be like a tail behind Tigray, just following him to the bar, following him to the restaurant, following him to the pool. We'll be following him everywhere. So
whatever, bro. You make what I make in like 5 minutes.
Hey, no, I can lose that as well. You know that too, right? So let's educate people on that journey. But as I said, I want to have fun. But we're gonna speak about this one. Cool, guys. My purpose to come on this call is to impact you. Okay, this call, I used to love being on calls because of me. Okay, I want to keep it straight because of me. We all thrive off of recognition and having flyers on there. I'm not as happy having flyers anymore, as you can see, but it's great. But my goal, when I come on flight school, the first thing I said to Mark was, "What would you like me to share?" And then straight after that, I want to dissect it and put time and effort in to try and figure out, okay, where are you in your journey? How can you relate with my journey? and how can this call impact you so that after the call, you're going to go and progress more and have faster success. Okay. So I want you to put in the chat, and we've got some unbelievable, when you hear the names of the people that are on this call, I'm always nervous to be able to come on here and speak to Super Bowl winners and presidential diamonds and maybe even the CEO. You know, it's nerve-wracking. It is. But you know what? I'm going to give everything I can from me. And so if I mess up, who cares? I'm just going to do me. All right. And so with that being the case, put in the chat. All right, guys, are you ready to go to the next level today? Today. Ready, Romero, see you. You know what? There's certain names that I feel like I know you just because T. Gray and Mark shout you out all the time. Mr. Smith, see you. Pedro, Joan, Diana. I can't see all of the chat here. It's popping off on the. Oh, there we go. Deborah, Kirsten, Leslie. Wow, fantastic. Okay, cool. So we're ready to go to the next level. Now, here's the thing. I watched Tommy Johnson's training last week. And if you asked me to have a guess on the scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no belief at all and 10 being all in belief, where would you say Tommy Johnson's belief level is? When you see Luis and Fernanda do their training the week before, where would you say their belief level is? When you see Sandy Harris in the CEO circle, where would you say their belief level is? All in, okay? But even though you can identify other people, you still don't understand where your belief level is. See, some people can say they believe, but check this out. They're trying to sell something to people that they haven't even bought into yet. You haven't. There's some people on this call that don't even have an Elevate subscription, but yet you're trying to get customers. I hope that hurts. I do, because you have to go all in. And once you go all in and you burn the boats, your belief level is it has to be through the roof. And the only way you can do that, but David, I don't like trading. I don't want to trade. I don't understand trading. This is the way this company is going, the way Mr. Bugs is pointing, what direction he's pointing in. He's pointing at travel and trade and travel. So start buying into it, start believing in it, start understanding it, start asking questions about it. Very important for you to understand this, guys. Very important, okay? Now, first thing that I had to focus on, I was thinking about, right, how did I get to this point I'm at now? I still am nowhere near where I want to be, but how did I get here? Mr. Kivkart sent a message to me and I can't wait to see you. And he said the words as a blue diamond and it hit me. It was like, wow, we've managed to achieve that goal. And I say we because I didn't do that on my own. Far from it. The team members that hit director, senior director, executive, sapphire, ruby, emerald, the star achievers, the superstar achievers. Those people are the reason why we can fly the flag and say, hey, we have a blue diamond in our upline. We have Mr. Nagmar, black diamond. We have Cesar Munez, presidential diamond. And the same for all the other teams, everybody. You know, but it comes back to how do we get there? You saw the story of Mr. Munez. When you saw that big picture of him, I'll use the word big picture of him, next to Mr. Bugs years ago, okay? And you heard his story about how he was an engineer. And he said that he would never really go on a plane that he had been part of manufacturing. And so you have to understand who was Cesar then and how did he get to where he was now? So first you have to focus on you. Regardless of what it is that you're looking to achieve, you have to understand who are you? Who are you? I watched Rod Smith's Instagram the other day. He had his 2 Super Bowl awards behind him. He did. And it's amazing to see how this person who's gone from being in the upbringing that he had to get to become a successful person in that field, change career, identify he has to reinvent himself in a way in terms of business and trading and go on that journey again. He figured it out. He worked itself out. And there's many people on this call that have done the same thing to get to the point they're at. So I wanted to I was trying to write down all the things, and I'm a visual person. I love to be able to see as well as hear. And these are some of the things that I wrote down that helped me. Okay. that helped me. So you have to understand you, identify what your weaknesses are and what your strengths are, and work on improving them. If you've got a pen and paper down, you want to write this down, guys. I'm giving you everything that I feel has impacted my journey to get to where I'm at. And if you ask other leaders, if you go and speak to any of the diamonds and above and ask them, you'll find similarities. Not everybody's journey is the same, but the backbone is just as solid. It is. So you need to work on improving them. Understand that. I know at the Ruby training, guys, I wasn't able to go to Dubai because of our newborn baby. But I can tell you now, I interrogated our rubies and above to get all of the information. I got their notes. I got everything I could to get hold of the information to learn as much as I could from the Ruby. I bought the ticket. I knew I wasn't going. I bought the ticket. Okay. But I wanted to figure out, how can I learn from those guys? And one of the things that Mr. Buggs said out there was, and he did a big part on this, was you have to be honest with yourself. And I remember him saying that if you're not being honest with yourself, you can leave the room. If you're not going to be honest here today, leave the room, because your leader or your team members are not going to follow you. And you have to be honest with yourself. And once you can become honest with yourself, all of a sudden you can start exposing what the weaknesses are and also enjoying what the strengths are. What I would do after that is I'd spend 1 hour writing, what will you improve on and how? If you watch the 15-minute video before this flight school, Darren Gibson says it. You focus on what it is, and you go so deep in focusing it that it's to the minuscule of understanding what it is you want to work on a daily, on an hourly, on a minute basis, of knowing what you need to focus on. Personally, what changed the game for me, I created a daily habit routine tracker. I wrote it on my whiteboard. In November, I started really going hard on the routine. I was doing this before, but I went hard on it, and I changed it because of trading. You see, this is all focused around elevating trading. Elevating trading has changed my life. And I don't mean financially, just financially, but I mean also spiritually, health, wealth, everything, relationships, the full shebang. So you start creating a daily habit tracker. You focus on this every day. Okay, you focus on it every day. You visualize getting better. Like, you close your eyes and you try and understand exactly how it will feel, and you focus on it. And every day when you wake up, this is what you should be doing. I'll share with you what I do for my daily routine. I get excited about the challenge of changing. I love some of the things that Mark and Tigre have mentioned, because I'd already had them in my slides today. And I'm like, our synergies are so similar. That's why there's success everywhere. But look at the word in yellow, challenge. I get excited about change, the challenge of changing. I absolutely love it. So when you start tracking your daily activity, find an accountability partner and be honest with your results. And I'm going to share with you some of my, how many of you on this call would like to see, put me, if you'd like to see some of the things I track. Okay, I'll share with you what I track. Some of the things I keep adding to it, taking away. All right, I'm going to share with you some of the things that I track. And you want to be honest. If it's trading, you're going to track, be honest with someone. Let them know when you've messed up. Let them know when you've had a great day. If it's diet, if it's going to the gym, find an accountability partner. Be honest with them. You know what? I didn't get out of bed today. Because if you have the right people around you and you find mentors, seek counsel, you'll find the right people that can identify things. As an example, someone comes to me and they say, David, I'm going to present every day of the week. And let's say, or they're going to go to the gym every day of the week. And let's say that at the end of the week, they come back to me and they only went twice in the week. Now they'll look at it as a negative because they set the goal that they're going to go every day of the week. But if you look at the weeks before, they didn't do it at all. So actually it's a positive because they progressed. Only certain mindsets can see this. This is why you have to get close to your mentors because these people see things that others don't see. That's why they're where they're at. So you find a mentor, and I would suggest find someone that has what you want. Show them your plan. Ask for advice. Go and do some work, come back, show them what you've done. I love this formula that we put together. Try, mess up. I used to use the word fail, but many people think that failure means it's finito, it's over, it's done. So try, mess up, learn from the experience, try differently. Go again. You'll mess up again, learn, try differently. Go again, mess up, learn, try differently. If you're continuously stuck, ask for help. Any of you golden oldies out there that know of Super Mario? How many of you know of Super Mario? Anybody played Super Mario? The old school Super Mario, all the levels, yeah? I know all of your ages right now. I love it. Okay, I'm exposing your age right now, okay? If you go and play Super Mario and you don't complete the level, you keep trying, you keep trying, you keep trying, how do you complete the level? You can keep trying, or you can go and get advice. There used to be the cheat book, or there used to be people that would let you know how to advance to the next level. So if somebody's completed the game, you can go and find out how to complete the level. It's the same here. Ask for help. And providing you don't quit, you will win. Some will win faster than others. If you go and look at success stories of people in the Olympics, majority of the people that won gold had been in at least 3 Olympics before and never won gold. Never won gold. If you go and watch the documentary on Netflix of Mo Farah, if you want to understand the hurdles you come up against of having success, thinking you're nearly there, you've gone all in. There's a part with Mo Farah, and this is what he does. He goes into the Olympics and he does awful. So he's beating himself up and he goes and gets a coach and he goes all in, and they go away for like 4 months. I can't remember the country, but they go miles away, sacrifices, leaves his wife, leaves his kids, does everything he can, every single thing he can. And guess what happens? He goes to the Olympics and he still doesn't win. And this is what many of you can relate, because sometimes you think you've gone all in, but yet you don't achieve the goal, whether that's customers, whether that's rank, whatever it may be, might even be trading. And then you think, I'm not going to be able to do it. But actually, this is when you're 3 feet from gold, because you have a choice now to either quit, or you have a choice to figure out, okay, what was it? What was it? And when they figured out what it was, they did a strength test, a speed strength test. And when they did this speed strength test, they recognized that his numbers were similar to the pace of females that were doing that distance. So they realized that he wasn't strong enough. I don't mean that disrespectfully. Please don't say, but this is how they worked it out. So they started working on his strength, and guess what? Next Olympics, he won. And the last one that he didn't win, he was winning up until the last 150 meters, and someone overtook him and he was deflated. I highly recommend watching that documentary. But providing you don't quit, that's normally the time when you're 3 feet from gold. Any of you that have read Think and Grow Rich, you will understand that. And what do you do when you get 3 feet from gold and you can't find it? You seek advice. Seek advice. I like to use the copy and paste method. Guys, information that has helped me grow. Cash cow. Cash cow, cash cow, cash cow, cash cow, cash cow. How do you build a business? Cash cow. How do you invite? Cash cow. How do you promote edification? Cash cow. How do you promote events? Cash cow. Cash cow, cash cow, cash cow. And I predict over 75%, 80% of people on this call cannot come to me and show me notes of every single cash cow playlist that is there. Cash cow. Yes. Canon, is that how I say it? I say cash cow. Cash cow, cash cow. The next thing is Think and Grow Rich. I remember seeing Bob Proctor on YouTube, and he was holding this raggedy Think and Grow Rich book around, and he said it goes, and This was like not long ago, and he was saying this book goes around me everywhere. And he studied it. And Mr. Bugs managed to get it on one of the flyers of our previous company. They done an actual collaboration with the Napoleon Hill Foundation. But yet, when I used to have Think and Grow Rich, I used to use it to fall asleep because it was so long. I just didn't get it. Today, I still read it all the time and I study it. And me and my lady, we read it out loud together, a chapter, and then we discuss it afterwards, right? What did you take away from that? What did you think to that? And we'll come up with different ideas about the chapter. And then I started implementing the principles. And once I implemented them just how it said, even though I had no idea how I was going to achieve what I wanted to achieve, guess what? I started ticking off some of the goals. Lastly, YouTube, it's free. If you go and type in Holton Bugs training, there is archives of stuff that people have recorded and put on there that is gold dust, free. And I used many of these to learn what I've learned and study this game so that I can get to a point I wanted to get to and now help others get there too. Okay? Burn the boats, guys, go all in. I don't care what it is that you're going to go all in with, if it's in the business, if it's in life, whatever it is, burn the boats and go all in. If you go all in, there is no return. You will figure it out. You will figure it out. Okay. So here are my habits. Some of them I've written down. Okay. This is what I do. And I am old school. I took a photocopy of, and I got this thing stuck into my book, and I wrote it down. And I do this every month. And I was doing it on the whiteboard, but I started doing it in a book. And I've got a book here that every day I write the date. So let me give you an idea here what I've done. So I started the actual 366 days. So when I speak to people, I'm on my 366-day challenge, and like 366, it's 365 days in a year. It starts the conversation. So I started the day before just to start conversations. I was already doing it in November, but I wanted to make it official in the book so that I had something to talk about. I wanted to track everything. So the 20th was day 21, and it's 340 days left of my 366. So I know what day it is, and I also know I'm tracking down, counting down, telling you these days are flying. They are moving at speed. I then write down my to-do list, and I write down what I've done, and there's some days that I've written down. I just journal sometimes. There was one here that I put, where was it? Let me share this with you. I put what exercise I did, let myself down. This was on day 5, 362 days left. Let myself down as didn't do majority of my habits. Yes, I am not perfect, me, okay? Trained like an idiot, reckless, was 34% up and lost half of it. Disappointed in myself. But now I know what to fix. Now let's do it. Next day, guess what? Profit. And I just write these down, and I do it every single day, and I've got my routine. Just like when you go to your job, you have your routine. Okay. Check Lang Raddick. Yeah, he spotted that one. So here's something. Body pick. I wake up in the morning. This is my routine. I have my alarm set, same time. I don't care. Baby duties. We've got an agreement. I'm up. We made an agreement about this. I need my routine. I've got to get it done. I go to the toilet. I then go and weigh myself. I then take a picture of my body. And why have I done this? Because at the end of this year, when you see me absolutely ripped, when you see me achieving the goals already that I've set out to achieve, when you see my trading results the way that they are for the next 12 months, people are going to say, how do you do it? And I say, here, this is how I did it. This is how I did it. And let me tell you this, every single one of you on this call can do this. But what's easy to do is easy not to do. And that's your decision. And I can tell you, 8 years ago, when I went on this journey of trying to figure this game out, for about 6 of the years, maybe even 7 of the years, I was still not doing it, even though I know I should have done it. So many of you will be able to relate because you know you should be doing it, but I'm only looking for that 5% of people on this call that are going to do it, that are going to fly from the nest, that are going to become the sapphire, the ruby, the emerald, or even they're going to get diamond done. That's who I'm speaking to. So I weigh myself. I then come in. I have a bottle of water ready. I then tick what I need to tick. Then I do my affirmations. I say them out loud. And if you were in the room, you'd think this guy's crazy. It looks like he's hallucinating. I want what he's on, but I don't know what he's on. And this is what I do. And then I open up my chart. I haven't even turned my phone on off flight mode yet. You cannot get into my brain. No chance. Keep out. You can't get in. And I open up the chart and I look at where it is and I map out the chart. And normally I don't take a trade unless there's something obvious that I really see. I map out the chart. And once I map out the chart, I set my alerts for where I'm looking for what my strategy is. And then I will go away from the chart and I will go get my gym stuff. I'll take my greens and then I'll go do whatever gym workout it is if I'm doing one that day. Once I come back, then I start to continue on with it. And by the end of the day, I make sure that I've read, even if I'm absolutely shattered, even if I've read just one page and said, I'm so tired, right, I've just got to read this one page to put the tick, I'll do it. Then I started realizing I wasn't posted in our team's Discord group. So I had to write a reminder. I wasn't posted on socials as much. Reminder. Have I learned how to trade? Just because I'm having success trading does not mean, T. Gray said it. Mr. Bugs himself, they're learning all the time how to get better. Have I learned Czech? I saw somebody put this, all right? Have I learned Czech language? In November, there was crosses all the way along. In December, crosses all the way along. So what happens is when you see that for 2 months in a row, it's eating you inside that if you're still not doing it, you're now focused. This is something I have to put as a higher priority. And guess what now? 4 lessons a week. I didn't want to say that out loud because I want to learn Czech and not tell anybody. So when they're talking Czech with all Andre and Mikhail, then I can just see a week. I can find out there, how are they having this success? And they don't even know, but maybe they know now. Trading results. Have I posted my trading results? Have I prospected? Have I recorded my Ibüümerang qualification volume for the day, keeping track of it? So I already know today roughly what my rank's more than likely going to be at the end of this month. If everything just stays as it's going compared to the months before, because I can see where the numbers are. I can see when after the first or the second, if Sapphire was done and Ruby was done and what date Emerald was done, and I see it compared to all the other months. And therefore I get a rough idea already knowing, I already know what rank it's going to be. If a promotion comes, then it's going to boost. If events come in, I know it's going to boost as well. Have I eaten healthy and have I eaten before 7 p.m.? I normally fast. Today, I think it was 15 hours fasted. I go to the gym and everything, and then I eat afterwards, okay? At the bottom, you can see there's a couple of things that I wasn't doing. Checking the calendar, and then I wanted to add on there, elevate customer signups, okay? So these are things, if there's anything that you feel you're not doing enough of, then I added that too. So I hope that this helps you guys. I really do. But this is what I've been doing, and I'm adding more to my tracker all the time, okay? And it doesn't mean that this is perfect. It doesn't mean that my way is the right way. It works for me. Now, here's something that's very important for all of you. How many of you have seen, put in the chat if you've seen this before. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, he who doesn't pays it. Now, the stupid me was thinking that this was only to do with money. When I was looking at Bitcoin and I was looking at creating income, all I was focusing on was compound interest with money. How many of you have seen compound calculators? Yeah, and you get excited about it. But as I've progressed on my journey, I've realized, no. He doesn't mean money. He means anything you do in life. Compound interest is the 8th wonder. It's the 8th wonder, not money. It's not about money. It's about the 8th wonder of the world of how you can change your life. Reading, diet, trading, customers, whatever it may be, if you're consistent with it over a prolonged period of time, you will be successful. David says, disclaimer, Ibüümerang does not guarantee 6-packs until they bring out the 6-pack first class pack. Compound interest. And once you figure this out, you will start to understand that compound interest actually can have a negative effect as well. So if you're looking at improving all the time, if you're looking at doing more things that you know you should be doing on a consistent basis, if you keep going to the gym, you don't see the abs, David, but you keep going to the gym, eventually you're going to have these results where people are going to say, wow, and I get it all the time. How do you have fast success? How do I make money fast? Yeah, you can, but there's certain things that you have to go through the challenge of change to get there. And that's rewarding enough, because when you see Mark, how many of you have seen, let's be honest, how many of you have seen Mark at the events now where it's hot and his t-shirt's off? Okay. How many of you have seen Mark at an event where his t-shirt is off? I know, I apologize for you guys. Yeah, you've seen it? Yeah, okay. But take your hat off to him. If you understand the consistency over years of what he does, and everybody will know when his cheat times are, he's just been building on that over and over. So everybody sees this man now as he walks around, but he's been grafting on that for years. Whereas on the flip side, if you say I'm going to have the chocolate today, or you say that I'm not going to speak to somebody today, it's going to have a compounded effect in the opposite way. It's just sometimes you won't see that the chocolate bar is just adding a little bit on the side, but all of a sudden 3-4 months down the line, and you won't even take your top off in the changing room when no one can see you. Those lights in the changing room are horrible as well. You understand? So compound interest, success loves speed. So you have a choice you can either, that graph can be slow, or you're going to see some people where it's extremely fast. And I love this part of the matrix, because all of a sudden, Neo doesn't know anything about Kung Fu. They plug something in the back of his head, and within about 5 to 10 seconds, he now knows Kung Fu. He now knows Kung Fu. And it's the same with anything. If I want to learn Czech language as an example, I can learn it 1 time a week, 2 times a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week. Now, let me ask you a question. If I had a twin brother, and God help me, God help everybody. If I had a twin brother and he was learning Czech language once a week and I was learning 5 times a week, who do you think will more than likely have picked up the language faster by the end of this year? Success loves speed. I'm hearing people, and congratulations, that have just got 1 customer. But if you compress what you've done to get 1 customer, I will guarantee you this, there is a higher possibility that you're going to double, triple, quadruple that within a shorter space of time. Because success loves speed. Really important for you guys to understand this. So when I was trying to improve, when I wanted to learn trading, when I wanted to learn Think and Grow Rich, when I wanted to understand how to invite, understand edification, understand how to present, this is what happens. Mark will post brand new presentation slides. I will get them. I will present them that day. Okay. I will then listen to my recording. I will then go and watch all the other leaders that are presented within the next 24 hours, and I'll see how they presented about it. Then I will do it again as quick as possible before the majority of other people have even looked at the slides. That's just what I do to learn. And I mess up, and I mess up, and I enjoy messing up, because I understand that challenge is going to allow me to change. So when it comes to trading, and I wanted to focus predominantly on trading, but you have to understand, focus on you first, understand you, where you're at, why you're stuck where you are, and how now you can progress to the next level. Now I want to talk to you about trading, okay? Disclaimer, there is absolutely no guarantee you're going to have success trading. Results aren't typical. You can lose all of your money. Crystal clear. You can also make money too. All right. But my trading journey has been interesting. Interesting is a good one. And when Elevate was launched over 18 months ago, I made a video on the day that we did the first ever crash course, and I filmed it. And then for the next 3 months, I filmed it. And then for about 6 months later, I made some other videos of updates. And so I'm going to release that probably sometime through this year, of my journey from trading. All right. And when I look at where I am now in the last 18 months, And there's kind of, I wanted to draw something, but I haven't, you know, you've got those, I can't remember what they're called. Someone will be able to help me on the chat. You're more intelligent than me. You know, the sand timer things that you turn upside down. And so that, and I would never be able to explain what that kind of design is. The hourglass, there you go. So you got the hourglass. Thank you, Dr. Latrice, Monica, everybody. Okay, so at the top, where it's wide at the top, okay, it is kind of what my journey of losses was bigger at the top, okay? And all of a sudden, as I'm getting down to the middle of this hourglass as an example, this is the time it's taken 18 months to get to this point where I'm fine-tuning everything. And once eventually you come out the other side and it opens up, all of a sudden my wins are getting bigger. My amounts that I'm making are getting bigger and bigger. And the amount that I've added up that I've lost in total in 18 months, now I'm seeing the compound interest of making that back within 2 months. You understand? At the start, this was me fine-tuning it down, and there's a point, there's a sweet spot that all of a sudden, when you really home in on habits and the discipline, you then all of a sudden come out the other side and you start, man, I'm making more money's coming in, I'm putting more in the account, the 1 to 2, 3% is getting bigger, I'm showing now, all of a sudden my life's changed. All of a sudden my life's changed. And I was trying to figure this out. So 18 months, I've lost this amount of money. But in the last 2 months, I've made that back. How? How was that possible? Okay, so this has been my trading journey. Are we ready? I did this one slow because it was painful. Yeah. See, everybody wants to show the wins, but they won't show the losses. How about this? We have a trading group within our team, and we all connected to FX Blue, which can see all the stats. And it wasn't for a competition. It was to hold everybody accountable. And as the leader, me, I'm then telling them what they should and shouldn't be doing. And then all of a sudden, guess what? In one day, I ended up losing. I recouped a little bit back on this account, but I ended up losing $18,000 in one day. And all of the team saw it, and I had to own it. And this was before November, I believe. And this was a big defining moment to really make me go back to the drawing board and figure out, even though I think I've worked out my habits and my discipline, I have to, like Darren says, I have to get the magnifying glass and go in deeper. And sometimes I'll call up Mr. Nagamar and I'll tell him, and he'll say, hey, this is what you're going to do. And he'll give me advice as well. And so once I homed in on that and figured out, like Tigray said, I ain't quitting. This loss is this is an $18,000, or it says there minus 21. This is a 21,000 education. Cost me $21,000 to figure this bit out. And I figured out that sometimes the more you want to make, the more you have to lose sometimes. You don't have to, but some people do, because it hurts that much that you'll figure it out. And I said this on the United call the other day. This day, by the way, how many of you can relate with this? How many of you would want to pick up the computer and throw it out the window from the first floor? How many of you, when your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife comes in, and even after this trading, it's their fault because they had the TV on too loud? Yeah? Or how many of you try using the whole, oh, it missed my stop loss, or I lost Wi-Fi, or MetaTrader didn't work? I've used all the excuses, guys. So whenever I see them, like, you lost. Or here's one for you. I've decided to stop trading for a little bit, because it's affecting me building the business. No, you blew your account. Be honest, own it. Yeah. And so here's something that hit me square in the face straight away. I said, I was talking about this at the time, and I was saying I wanted to throw the computer out the window, and I'm swearing about it. And after I'd done a training on this to some people, I came out the room, and my lady was in the room next door. I didn't know she was listening to me. And she says, oh, you want to throw your screen out the window, would you? And I'm like, well, I didn't mean it. Do you know? She said, do you know what I would do if I saw you do that? And I said, yeah, you'll make me go down and get it. She says, no. She says, I'll take your hand I'd take you to the door. I'd make you put your shoes on. I wouldn't talk to you. And I'd make you go to the hospital, to the cancer ward. And make you appreciate how lucky you are. I wouldn't talk to you. And I'd make you appreciate how lucky you are. And I was like, wow, you just brought me back to reality straight away. And that's why I'm with it. But I wanted to put this up there because I don't just want to show all the wins. I want you to show you I'm what the journey you're on, I've been on, and I'm still on. Okay? Every day we're learning. But then this happens. I send this picture to Mr. Kithcart, super proud of myself. And we're starting to figure this game out. We're starting to figure it out. Okay? And then all of a sudden I said, hey Mark, I can proudly say $50,000, over $50,000 that month was profit. So, okay, we're getting somewhere. But remember, and like Denzel says, sometimes when you're up there, the devil's waiting for you. Sometimes when the teams are celebrating after winning the championship, there's others working harder than you, and all you need to do is slip up once. You can't slip up. Okay, great. I'm proud of that. Right, let's move on. Next day, keep the routine going. Just stay on a level. And this is what we started to do. So how you do anything is how you do everything. This is my journey of trading. Then I'm going to show you about the customer side of things and with the team. First, identify your trading personality. Mr. Bug says it. If he says it, do it. If he says it, teach your team to do it. Personally, I'm a scalper. I do not leave trades open very rarely unless I'm in the doghouse and I put a stop loss and take profit and I go with my tail between my legs and do what I need to be done. Okay. I wear the trousers, but at the same time, we have to give to receive, right? Yeah, that bit you can edit from the recording. So identify you. I'm a scalper. I don't like to stay on too long. If I'm looking at a chart for longer than 20, 30 minutes, I'm angry with myself. If I'm having to walk on the street on my mobile, looking at trades open, praying it goes up and down, I'm doing something wrong. That's just me. Okay. I'm in, out the market. See you later. I want to get on with the rest of my day. I'm going to share you my routine in a second. Okay. Study trading intensely. Have you guys heard how much money people are making? Guys, that's without speaking to another human being. That's without having to leave your house. You can do it anywhere in the world. This is a skill set that if you figure the game out and you have all of the right people, you have all the educators, all the leaders, everyone there giving you examples of how they're doing it. You can go to the crash courses, figure it out. Even if it takes you a year, 2 years, figure it out. What if it takes you 2 years to figure out how to make $200 per day? Roughly 4,000 per month. Is it worth the sacrifice? It's worth it. So start studying this. All your spare time I put into this. I back tested and back tested and back tested, and I identified patterns, learning, asking questions. I love what Tigray said. Hey, G Money, can you look at this? I'm doing that all the time. Always having discussions with G Money. Is fantastic, this guy. Okay. We went on the call with Shane and Shambo the other day. And all of a sudden, I'm starting seeing some of the stuff that these guys are teaching as well. I'm like, oh my God, it's unlocked another door for me. It's fantastic. So study trading, then stick to your strategy. What I do, how I trade, may not work for you. How you trade may not work for me. Stick to your strategy. It doesn't mean you can't learn from other people, but figure out your strategy, okay? Figure out what works for you. BECs are my best friend. Brother Engulfing Candles, G Money, I thank you. I salute you. I would definitely pay for a meal for you because you've made me some good money because of what you've taught me. Thank you. But BECs are something that are big for my strategy. Then the compound calculator myth. I remember being shown the compound calculator, and if you have 1,000 and you do it for 60 days, and this is what it's going to be at, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. But these damn calculators do not show you the losing days. They don't. They do not show you the losing days. So therefore, because you've lost, you haven't hit the percentage. Now you go and revenge trade, and now guess what? You're stuck in that cycle, and that washing machine is going to spit you out. Learn to lose. Learn to lose at trading, okay? When you go to learn how to ride a bike, you have to fall off. Ouch, it hurts, but you don't lose money. When you learn to walk as a child, you fall over. When you learn to win at a sport, you have to lose and it hurts your ego, you're emotional, but you don't really lose money. To learn how to trade, you have to lose money. This is going to mess with your psyche. This is going to take you to another level. How many of you like to lose money? How many of you would like to walk down the street and lose $100 on the street? Lose your wallet, $1,000's gone. You feel totally differently, don't you? To compare, actually, some of you hate losing games. But you understand what I mean. So you have to start to figure this game out, man. I'm in a different world here when I lose. It doesn't feel like when I lost at table tennis with some friends the other day. So you have to figure that one out. But don't fall for the compound calculator myth. It's okay to lose. You have to figure it out. And sometimes you just have a losing day. Cut your losses. Revenge trades. I'm going to share with you the hamster wheel. Understand. The next thing I had to understand was, why am I losing? Why? Number one, am I risking too much? Yes. Why? Because most people have a little bit of money trying to make a lot. Most people put little to make a lot. Put in the chat, little to make a lot. Most people have a little bit of money to try and make a lot. Hence, they're going to put more at risk, and therefore there's a higher possibility to lose their money. The top traders, most successful traders, have a lot of money and they try and make a little. There you go. There you go. But David, I don't have a lot of money to put in a trading account. All right, I'm going to show you what you can do. But David, I don't have 50,000, 100,000. You don't need that much. You don't. I'm going to show you what to do. Next, I had to figure out, well, I've just made my 1 to 3%. I made 5.4% today. Fantastic. But later on in the day, I end up going and losing 8%. How many of you have done that? Made money for the day, hit your quota, and then gone back on the charts. Okay, why did I lose that time? Well, it wasn't the strategy. I've done what I needed to do. Okay, let's figure this one out. Addiction. All right, let's understand addiction. Dopamine, let's understand what the brain does. Go and study addiction. Study it like your life depends on it, because it's part of trading. Okay, now I need to figure out why. When you figure out the addiction, and I'm going to show you my 3-step routine for trading that may help you, all of a sudden now there's no more addiction. Why? I've cut it out. How many of you want to eat healthy, but when food's in the house that isn't healthy, you end up not eating healthy? When the goodies, you know who the sweet drawer is. How many of you have a sweet? Anybody have a sweet drawer? Say I. If you have a sweet drawer, say I. Who has a sweet drawer? I. Dan, Tanisha, Brenda. Sure, I'm not coming around your houses. I am definitely not coming around your houses. Hell no. Sweet cabinet. Who said that? Kevin. Wow. I would have loved you a couple of years ago. David Sayers, 100%. He has I reckon he has a storeroom. There you go. Leslie Johnson. I'm seeing Facebook here as well. Leona. But when the food's not there, you can't eat it. Okay, got to figure that out. And I remember watching Kobe Bryant when he signed for the LA Lakers and he played in the playoffs and he hit 3 air balls, or he threw 3 air balls. Okay. And I remember like Shaq looked over at him and all these other people were looking over at him. They didn't say nothing, but you could tell they're like, what the heck has gone on? And he went straight back to the basketball court after they were out of the playoffs. And he says it on YouTube, you can go and find it. And he said, I had to figure out why I messed up. And he kept figuring it out. And then he realized that there was only like 40 plus games in college basketball. And in the NBA, there's double the amount. He was weak. He wasn't strong enough. All the shots were in line. He just didn't have the power. Right now, I've got it. I'm out of here. See you later. Bye. And that was it on his journey. Figured out why he was losing, why he failed. Okay. So I'm going to show you that. Mastering the discipline by using this is what I did. I used my 3-step routine for trading. This worked for me. Okay. So I have a routine before trading. You heard what I do. I get up, I go to the toilet, I weigh myself, I mark out the charts. I know exactly what I'm going to do. That's my routine before trading. Okay. Then I have a routine for when I trade. So once I'm about to go and execute trades, I know what my 1 to 3% is. I know how much I'm going to risk. And if it hits that number of minus, I close the trade. I don't try and stay in hoping it reverts. And you're there now thinking, oh my God, sweaty. You have the sweatiest chair, sweatiest palms. You now need to go and wind the baby. And you're like, you're winding the baby on the shoulder, looking with his head's hanging off. And you're like, what? You know what I'm on about, right? You've got to leave the house. You got to go out for dinner. And wait, 2 more minutes. I just want to see if this thing moves. I've been there. All the top traders have been there. And so I had to figure out, right, what am I willing to risk? What's my 1 to 3% that I'm aiming for? And where is it that I'm looking for my entries? And has it got near there? Am I ready to? Now I execute. Bang. My trades, when I trade, I don't really look at the phone a lot. I don't really look at the computer a lot. I'm trading maybe 20 minutes maximum and I'm done for the day. I cannot stand looking at charts after that for trading. When it's learning, it's different, okay? So I do that. Now, all of a sudden, I always trade on my phone, on my computer, sorry. On my phone, I've logged in with the investor password. So I can see my account, I can show you it, but I cannot press buttons. Why? I got rid of the chocolate bar. I can see the chocolate bar on the screen, but I can't take it. Addiction gone. Okay, so I can't trade on my mobile phone. I can't. And so all I do, that's my strategy. My setup is I'm disciplined. I'm a successful disciplined trader earning the amount I earn per month on my MetaTrader 5 with my setup ready to go. Bang, bang. I've actually got this. I won't even advertise that, but there's a cool tool for shutting down 4 trades in a row in one time, pressing one button. There's some cool things out there. So that's that. Once I've done my 1 to 3% or maybe more if I'm fortunate enough, now guess what I do? Close down MetaTrader 5, get rid of the trading view window, and now I've got my to-do list of what I need to do today for my business, for my life, and I get the heck out of the room and I'm gone and I'll see you later, bye. That's my 3 routines. Routine before, routine during, routine after. And even though I had the routines at the start, guess what? I still wasn't disciplined enough. I kept losing. I had to go back to it again, back to it again, back to it again. And this is what worked for me. And once I figured that out, now it was a case of just letting nature and compound interest do its thing. Just chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. And there's many people that may make more money than me today on Monday or Tuesday, but come back in 3, 4, 5 months' time, and they can't show you a MyFX book with 6 months of profit. I can. Just chipping away, just chipping away, just chipping away. And if you understand compound interest over time, all of a sudden it starts getting bigger and bigger. I still fine-tune my habits. Don't stop learning. I'm making sure I'm learning trading every single day as something about trading. Study it. Never think that you've made it. And lastly, with regards to trading, don't quit. Lose, but don't be a loser. A loser is someone that quits. If you lose, you're not a loser. You just have to figure out how to win because you're still in the game. You're still in the game. Put a number 5 in the chat if this here has helped you. Good. Good. This is what worked for me. Okay? This is what worked for me with trading. Next, let's talk about our team success. Our team is killing it. Our team, I'm so proud of the guys. They're doing their thing. They are addicted traders, getting customers, getting team members. They're on fire. I'm seeing all of the other, I'm saw Luis Ventura and Daniel Camara and Cesar and that they're doing like hundreds of people on trading calls. They're killing it. They're absolutely killing it. But what's been working for us, okay? Well, there's a couple of things I'll highlight. Number 1, do you trust and edify the Elevate education platform? I'm telling people what videos to watch, who to go follow, what worked for me. Have you watched FX 101? This is what I'm edifying. Then have a system for your customers and your team members when they join. Do you have a system for them to come into? We have live calls trading daily, where we trade and look at trades together every day. And those numbers were like 15, 18 on a call. We're now in the hundreds on our calls. Here's one in green. Share success. The amount of people making or having success in trading that aren't sharing their results. I had a team member, she knows who she is. Oh, David, yeah, I messed up with an account, and then all of a sudden I took a 6,000 account to 9,000, or no, 3,000 account to 6,000. So why the heck haven't you promoted this? I need that story. The team needs that story. Imagine nobody shared their stories. Imagine none of you knew Mr. Bugs' success story. Any of you filming T-Gray's success story? We need stories. Share your stories, guys. It's incredible. Like, facts tell, stories sell. I've built my customer base purely on testimonials. But make sure afterwards, I know Mr. Ventura, I was asking him, I said, he's killing it. I said, please, can you tell me some stuff? They do testimonials on their Zoom. So everybody's getting the cameras out, filming the testimonial. Filming the testimonials, they're not even their own, somebody else's. You might not even be trading yet. Just get your phone out, film it, post it on social media, put something clever there, job done. And be consistent. But with regards to our team having success, we hold them accountable. I see somebody joins and they do 74% in one day. Hey, fantastic, but let's have a chat. You're going to blow your account. I've been there. It's great. Flipping an account in a week. It's great, but you're going to blow your account. You will, because you're putting too much at risk. You may be good week 1, week 2, week 3. Then it takes one day where you go in that drawdown and you're stuck in that hamster wheel again. And all of a sudden, game over. I've been there. We hold them accountable. We don't just celebrate big successes. We bring them down and educate them on fine-tune it. We created in our own group, we created an advanced group. We have an advanced group where anybody that can show me live trading results for 2 months consistently profitable, we have an advanced group because they've now crossed a threshold of discipline that they've gone to the next level. It doesn't mean they're elite traders, but they're more advanced so that now they can be held accountable. And we do extra trainings. We do some extra things. It's like an extra group of success that we put together. Okay. Then we do study calls once a week. I do this with my customers and my team members. My customers, I look after, I'll share with you what I do with my customers. And we do a study call once a week, and we go over strategies and questions and answers. Some of the newbies, we let them know where they are at in Elevate and what they're learning. And some of the others, we talk about, somebody taught me the other day a new indicator I've never seen that just gave me another extra 1% of knowledge, which has been fantastic. I've been playing around with this indicator for the last few days. So we have study groups, and then I expose them to the hamster wheel. Now, the hamster wheel is this, okay? Here's the trading hamster wheel, and majority of people are still stuck in it, and it's painful to watch. They load their account with $100, maybe $500, maybe even $1,000, and they go and make some money, and then they blow their account, okay? Guess what they do? They then load their account with $100, $200. They make some money. They're doing okay. They're being more disciplined. And then they overtrade another time, and then they blow their account. And we fast forward 6 months, and where are they in progression? Nowhere. They're at the same point they were when they first started trading. If anything, maybe worse. And it pains me when I hear people saying that they're using money from their bank account to trade because they're not working smart. They're not working smart. So guess what they're going to do again? They're going to try and make another 10%, 20%, 30% in a day. Looks great. And I'm going to be disciplined. I'm not going to risk too much. And then all of a sudden, they blow their account again. They want to quit trading, and you don't hear from them for a week. Or they go to bed, wake up, and they feel like they can trade again. And they're just going to get stuck. And they keep getting stuck in the hamster wheel. And you know, they don't have any customers. They don't have any team members. All they've been doing is focusing on trading. They're not successful at trading. And so they're not growing at all within the business, within their customers, within their money, within trading. And this is a lot of people, not just in our company, but in trading as general, which is why many quit, because that is a painful brick wall to keep running into, thinking it's going to move. It's not. So I put together something to help our team work smarter. Not everybody has thousands to put in trading straight away. I respect that. So, but here's the thing, 1 to 3% per day. 1 to 3% per day. On a $100 account, it's $1 to $3. If you can do this for the next 90 days, I commend you. I take my hat off to you, because it is boring. It is not exciting. It is tedious. It is just, it's damn right ugly. It's horrible. It's not nice. But you're focused on the money. I'm focused on the percentage. If you look at $1,000 account, that's $10 to $30 per day. A 10 grand account is 100 to 300. Well, now we're talking. A $50,000 account, that's 500 to 1,500 per day. Some people don't even make that in a month. How? How is that possible? And some of you will be looking, yeah, 100 I can afford, 1,000 I definitely don't have 10,000 to put in. I don't have 50,000 to put in an account. I'm going to show you how you can. Next 90 days. You take your account that you can afford and you trade 1 to 3% per day. If you can do more than that with mitigating the risk, whatever, but 1 to 3% per day. If you can do that for January, February, and March and show, forget about the monetary value, show a percentage. Show a percentage. How about this? What if I could show you that I did 42% last month? And what if I could show you that this month I'm already at 38%? And what if I could show you that in November was 60% with the money I trade with? That's a lot of money, right? How many of you think that's a lot of money? Well, what if that was only a $100 account, but you don't know? You have no idea. I'm not showing you my money. I'm showing you the percentages. So now what you do, you use this story and your team stories to get customers. Now we got it. So now you have a $100 or a $500 account. And once you have a $100 or a $500 account, you're now going and using the percentage to show people that you're a successful, disciplined trader on a daily basis and a monthly basis. And now you're showing in month 2, here's my percentages, guys, on my FX book, and you post it on your social media. And guess what? All of a sudden you start getting customers. What does customers equal? Money. You're going to make residual income. Now you're making maybe $100, $200, maybe even $300 per month because you're in the CEO circle. You take half of that as an example, and now your 200 account is now 350. Wow. Now all of a sudden you start getting confidence, you start getting customers, you now get team builders, now you start getting dual team money, and your residual income goes up from everything. Wow, now you hit bigger ranks, you start unlocking different levels, more money comes in. Now you've made 1,000 in a week on dual team. Hey, my 500 account is now 1,500. This is working smart, guys. This is working smart, but majority of you are stuck in the hamster wheel that you don't have any customers, you don't have any team members, you don't even have any profit. This is what I've been using. You top up your trading balance with your commissions. Guys, it hurts me when I lose money, but it's not out of my bank. It's not out of my bank. It's not. It's from my profits. It's from my commissions. We work smart. This speeds up the compounding process if you stay consistent to doing it. So how do I get customers? This is how I get customers, guys. Write your list. Show the plan. Testimonials. 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 You don't even need to be successful yet. Use other people's. Show the plan. Write your list. Testimonials. You can build your business just this. Write your list. Show the plan. Testimonials. Something we implemented that helped getting customers, a taster session. Hey, for one day, you can come and take a look at this Zoom live with us and see what the team's doing. That's how confident we are in our trading. They come in, they see it, they're now like, oh my God. And guess what? We get, hey, Vicky, can you share just for 1 minute how you got on today? Who made percentages today? 2%, 3%, 1.6%. Hey, Vicky, where are you from? What's your job? Why, how did you get, how long you been in Elevate? And what percentage did you make? This is me, oh, fantastic. Well done. Everybody give Vicky some love. Great. Right, guys, look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye. Now, do you think they want access to it? Vicky just made, as an example, half of the subscription in 1 day trading in 15 minutes. So now I take that video and I post it on social media with something, I write something there that doesn't say, hey, join me, join me, join me. Hey, super excited to share this. The team is winning. Happy Monday. People need to see to believe. They need to see to believe. Personally, I have a MyFX book. I share my personal results. Hey guys, just want to update you. I'm keeping consistent. I want you to hold me accountable. Here are my results for the month of December. 144% it was. And I'm like super excited. Can't wait for 2023. Guess what happens? Staying consistent, trading, getting your percentages, have a sit. And so now I'm ready. I'm fishing. I'm putting it out there. I'm fishing. And I'm waiting. And then all of a sudden I have a system set for when I get asked the question. Boom. December, 15th of Jan. You can see all of these. Tuesday just gone. 5th of Jan, 2nd of Jan. Just a few. So now are you ready for when the questions come in? Because now they might ask for more information. They might want to, do you know what your system is? Yes, I've got a system for when they come. And that's allowed me to now start getting customers in Elevate. Have you got a system for once they joined? I have a system. I do not want someone keep coming to me asking, what do I do now? What do I do now? What do I made a quick video. Hey, watch this video on Elevate, then come on here in the Discord. Then we go, our calls are here. Message me afterwards. Let me know you understand this and we'll get you plugged in. Systems. Any of you that present with the slides, you'll see Mr. Bugs didn't have success and then all of a sudden went through the roof. Why? Because he created his systems for duplication. That's what he did. And this is what you can do too. You don't need to be making 10,000 a day. You don't need to be making 100,000 a day. You don't even need to have actually started trading just yet. You can still build this way by plugging into everybody else and using their success stories. You can. And lastly, events. Events. Some of our leaders went and did an event in London the other day. Over 50% of the room was guests, and the sign-up rate for either ambassadors or as customers just went through the roof. So guess what they've got? Another event coming up. Another event coming up. And I want to leave you guys with this to show you the importance of events. Okay, because it's your time to elevate today. And this is the last thing, and then I'm going to wrap this up because I do appreciate that I've taken up a lot of time here, and I'm hoping I can do the whiteboard. Let me make sure I can do this. Yes, cool. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this, and I'm out of here. Okay, let me see if you guys can see the whiteboard. There we go. Cool. All right. So I'm going to draw something here, and this is just from my experience, okay? Is this. All right. Okay. I might even, let me draw it a little bit differently. Some of you could relate with this. It might go like this. Boom, 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 and then boom, and then boom, okay? All right. So this is something that, this is our journey. Many of you can understand this journey, right? So when you join, all of a sudden the excitement, boom, you're flying. Okay, so this is you here. This is my avatar. Okay, this is how. Okay, with a little bit of hair. There we go. I've still got a little bit of hair there. All right, so you join, you're excited, ignorance on fire, and yeah, 1 second. Cheers, thank you, darling. I've just got food coming to me, it's brilliant. Ignorance on fire, okay? You go, you build, you're doing everything, you have no idea what you're doing, you just go and follow the leader, and you go and get 4 team members, okay? Then all of a sudden, you get all the negative stuff of the experience when you first start, and then you get this movement here, okay? How many of you have had this? Put a number 6 in the chat if you've experienced this. Everybody, right? Okay, cool. Now, here's the thing. All of a sudden now, why did this occur? Well, this will be because of many factors, but one will be you stopped working. I'll put you. You just stopped working and stopped being consistent. That'll be one reason. Another reason, maybe there's technical issues, back office, whatever, right? That could be an issue and could slow it down a little bit. It's going to happen, guys. You're in a company, it's at the start. Yeah. The other one will be team members quit. They're the 3 main reasons that if you are not working the business, technical issues, and quit. There could be other reasons, but this is what I analyzed and thought, okay, these are the reasons why. But check this out. All of a sudden, you don't have 4 anymore. There's only you. There's 2 of you. All right. Then all of a sudden, you get a boost again. Okay. And now there's 10 of you. Boom. Maybe you even hit sapphire. Done. Maybe you do it here. And then all of a sudden, you get this again. Why? It's either because of this, or this. Plain and simple. And this is your team quit, right? Or maybe you quit. Okay? And then all of a sudden, you get this again. But what happens is, just before that happens, you now realize that there's actually 5 of you here. And this turns into 50. Now, how does that happen? Because these are the ones that are all in with you. This is just for you to realize who really wants it. Now, I wanted to identify, and I don't think I can change the color, we've understood what impacts this and what impacts this, but what's impacting these movements here? And it's exactly what I realized was events and promotions. So if you understand this, you'll now know that every time there is about a 3-month window between events, 3 months. So you have a choice to either just build your business from these big events, major events. You can build from these major events, or you can be extremely clever. And this is what you can do. These are the major events. This is the low. This is the major event. This is the, okay, these are the major events. What you can do your own events inside of this. So if this is a 3-month period, as an example, as I said, compound interest, speed is key. You could have your little lows here, but have even more of a boost. So instead of having you and let's say 4, you could have you and 4 will be here and 2 left. And then this could be 10 and 5 left. And you could have maybe even 30 at the next big event. Which would you prefer? And a shout out to our team in London, shout out to everybody that's building, not just in my team and all the other teams that are doing it. And this doesn't have to be, this could be 1 month, 2 months, and then 3rd month is the big one, all right? You build from events. Or you could do this Saturdays, Super Saturdays, all the way through. And I'm telling you now, if you do it Super Saturdays, this will probably only end up more like this, if you do. And it's important for you guys to understand that, because that is one of the most important parts of an event and a promo. It's not about how many people you have at the event, it's how many you have in between the last event and the next one, for me. And once I understood that, I realized I could even tell what's going to happen with our ranks. And just like Mark and Tigre have said, March is going to be absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Watch what happens this month and next month. Mark my words on it. And I can't wait to see all of your success stories. So with that being the case, I'm wrapping up. I've taken up to way too long. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that this has helped. And my goal is to try and give as much back to everybody. And I appreciate you all. So Mark and Tigray, thank you. Hand it back to you.
Oh,
Beast, bro. Absolute beast. Absolutely phenomenal, bro. My favorite part of the training is when you said compound interest is not just about trading and financial matters. It's about your entire life. And I was like, whoa. And then you said, and it even works in the negative direction. I was like, boom. So thank you.
yeah. Hey, and you've got to send me those testimonials.
Yeah. We got some good ones.
Form. Yeah.
We got a testimonial. We got a testimonial group in our Discord. So I'll grab them all and I'll share them.
Cool. Excellent. Yeah. Very good training. And I do like how you track your habits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you go through that list every single day. Yep. And you check it off. Yeah.
It's kind of like my own job. I have a job now. That's the job. So yeah, it's cool.
Now you gave Mark so much props for his fitness and guns that I actually found these in my hotel room here, and I've been, working out.
Let's do this. Let's do this, huh?
Yeah.
I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. I got to catch up.
All right.
All right. Well, hey everybody, we had a great time together. David, we just appreciate a phenomenal training today. I'm getting text messages from everywhere. People want your slides even because you inspired people so big. So in any event, it's time for our picture. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. On 3, 1. He's throwing up gang signs. 1, 2, 3.
You know what that is, right?
That's 8. That's elevate. So you gotta flip it.
There we go.
And then they need to be round. Like mine are not round. Okay, the bottom one. Round. Why is it so hard?
Yours the hourglass. Yours is like the hourglass.
Mine is like the top one is so heavy it crushed the bottom one.
Oh boy. All right.
Pleasure. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. It's an honor.
Hey guys. So hey David, thank you so much for being on today. And you have inspired many people to not give up.
No give up. No giving up.
So messing up is part of the process.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Tigray letting us know his results. Love it.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
All right, everybody. Have a great
Take care,
weekend.
guys. Be safe.
Love you guys. Love you, ambassadors.